What's up, everybody? This is a live breaking show. We really had zero intentions on doing this. Obviously, things happen, so we cover them. Breaking news: Charlie Kirk had been. How do I say this without being YouTube friendly? Was unalived. He was assassinated after being shot speaking at a convention in Utah. There's been many reports. They said that they have caught the shooter, and they said they haven't caught the shooter. So I am going to go ahead and play the live feed now. I'm going to go through and show what they have already come up with. There's multiple things, so we need to go ahead and just document this while we have the time, while we're there. Hi, Serenity. Hi, Kristen. What's up, Mills? What's up, Alfonso? What's up, Sean? Hope everybody's doing well. I mean, this is kind of messed up. What's good, homeless? Love you, brother, man. All right, so Ryan, I'm going to go ahead and go to ABC News live coverage because they're showing a lot of stuff. They've got CIA. They've got all types of different stuff out. Now, I want everybody to make this clear. What I show you guys, I'm not necessarily saying this is what I stand on or the truth. I don't know really what's going on at the moment. This is live. So I don't stand on what these guys are saying. This is just me trying to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to go down the list. I'm going to go through Trump's post. I'm going to go through what a bunch of other politicians and world leaders and famous people have said. I'm not just going to go ahead and be biased on one end because I have no bias to this. I really don't have. I'm not on either side of this one. This one hits Ryan a little harder because he liked to watch Charlie Kirk. Personally, I didn't get into him very much, not because I didn't like his content. I just didn't get into him. So this is definitely something that is more, I take this as more of a personal thing. This was an attack against a base of people. It was an attack against our First Amendment. It was an attack against our country as a whole. So that's where my brain is at with this. But let's go ahead and pop this off and see what's going on. Ryan, do you got anything you want to say before I do this?
No, buddy. Just heartbroken. That's all.
Okay, buddy. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, right off rip, dude. Right off rip. Calls to end gun violence. It won't let me pause this. I don't know why. It won't let me mute it. But they're already calling against gun. Look, dude, watch. I'm going to go ahead and call it now. More gun sales will be sold in the next 2 weeks than ever. I'm going to go ahead and call it now. Mute your shit, Ryan.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Serenity. Thank you. Ryan, why didn't you fucking tell me it wasn't even showing?
Jay, as you're talking
Jesus,
there,
what
we're
are you
showing
doing?
everybody live
Bro,
images
I was waiting for
of
you.
the headquarters of
I
Turning
thought you were
Point
bringing it
USA.
up.
This is in Phoenix, Arizona. This is,
Two and a
a
half
foundation
minutes
that
later.
he founded when he was just 18 years old. And boy, oh boy, Jay, did it steamroll. And there's been a lot of talk here about, if you didn't know Charlie Kirk a year ago, you know him now, because he was a major player in the Republican National Convention in delivering the youth vote to Donald Trump. But he also showed up at the DNC as well, because what he's known for, Jay, is having spirited debates with people who think differently than him.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk he co-founded Turning Point USA, Kana, when he was just 18 years old in 2012. And it played an integral role, as you say, in President Trump's victory in 2016 and in 2024, particularly in this last election, when it was a key tentpole of the Trump campaign strategy to reach out to young conservatives. He had these kind of prove me wrong debates was the title he would have on college campuses. He rose to prominence in that as well, but he was a fixture in Trump world and in the MAGA movement. And that is really summed up by this tweet that was posted today, or this post on X from President Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr. I'm going to read it to you. It says, quote, "I love you, brother. You gave so many people the courage to speak up, and we will not ever be silenced." It was Kirk and Donald Trump Jr. who were so close, as our John Santucci has remarked over the course of our live coverage. It was Charlie Kirk and Donald Trump Jr. and a close-knit group that included the two of them that took a lot of credit for selecting J.D. Vance to be President Trump's vice presidential pick. So he was integral in this MAGA world. He was a fixture in the White House after Donald Trump returned to power. And there are many people up here on Capitol Hill, down Pennsylvania Avenue at the White House, who count Charlie Kirk as a close friend, who are in mourning today, Kenna.
Yeah, that word friend is really standing out to me too, Jay. And I'm hoping that we can bring back up those images, if possible, of Turning Point USA. Jay, while you stay with me here, we do have a statement from Turning Point USA that says, "With a heavy heart, we confirm that Charles James Kirk has been murdered by a gunshot that took place during Turning Point USA's The American Comeback Tour campus event at Utah Valley University. They say, may he be received into the merciful arms of our loving Savior who suffered and died for Charlie." Jay, they then go on to ask that everyone keep his family and loved ones in their prayers, and to respect their privacy and their dignity at this time. And you're now seeing people are already bringing flowers. There were so many people gathered at this event there, Jay, that really appreciated everything that Charlie Kirk had done for the conservative movement. But frankly, Jay, there was also people there who highly disagreed with him and wanted to take part in that debate. And there's been some concern from even witnesses that I spoke with, Jay, as we talk so much about the idea of free speech. And you're standing there on Capitol Hill, and we know that the House had a moment of silence. And you're also seeing the Arizona flag there at half staff at Turning Point USA. You're going to see American flags at half staff right behind it as well. And you're going to see that in all government buildings throughout this country and abroad as well. But Jay, back to the point here of the spirited debate here and the differing views. It is truly people on both sides of the aisle here that are coming out, and they're very concerned about not only him and his family. And I'm curious how you think that's going to play out in these next few days there on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, and we're also hearing, to your point about a political debate here, Kana, from Democrats who politically disagreed with Charlie Kirk, who are calling this a tragedy and who are remarking on the fact that in far too many cases over the years, we have seen these gruesome images of political violence like we saw today. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, he said today, quote, "Political violence has no place in America." We also heard from Gavin Newsom, who had hosted Charlie Kirk on his podcast earlier. As Congresswoman Debbie Dingell comes out, actually, when we talk about Democratic reaction, if you want to listen in, we might be able to hear.
But this is
the
you're not
rhetoric and the
doing
hate
this
in
is
this
horrible.
country. It is upsetting. It's upsetting what's happening in schools, and we all have to work together. Hate is not acceptable. I can't. I cried when I found out he died. So all of us have got to work together and de-escalate the hate and the rhetoric in this country. And remember, we're Americans, and you can disagree in a way that doesn't end in a horrible way today did.
What can change, here in this building, around the country? Because we hear lawmakers, we hear political activists say that those same things every time something like this
I'm
happens.
somebody who goes to the other side of the aisle and talks to everybody. I'm not someone
Sure.
I'm someone who walks her talk every single day. And I'm asking everybody, I say it every day, whenever you see hate, stand up to it and speak out, which is how I've lived my life.
Kana, we're going to toss it back to you. We're going to continue to talk to some lawmakers here, but we'll send it back to you as your coverage continues.
But that's exactly what Jay was talking about there, though, the calls for the hate to end. I do want to bring in our Washington, D.C. Bureau Managing Editor, Catherine Falders, as well. Catherine, there's been so many questions now about not only how this could happen, but the manhunt that is underway. And we're hoping that authorities might give us some kind of update here very soon.
I don't want to interrupt what she has to say, but the fact that they said they already caught the suspect and now that he's at large is suspect within
To
itself.
ask them and updates to hear from them. Unclear what they will say at this point, but at least
And how did they not catch him? He was literally point blank almost from him. They said he was about 70 feet away or 70 yards away on an angle.
for the shooter, they don't have somebody in custody related, of course, to this shooting that was originally after the school had said there was a suspect in custody, and then
Kind of similar what happened with our president.
quickly and sporadically from the scene. The school had said there was
Very
a suspect
similar.
in custody. Law enforcement officials later said that the manhunt continued, and it appeared the suspect is still at large. So it appears that that is the case, that is actively unfolding. Of course, we know that there are multiple law enforcement resources on the ground, local and federal. There's lots of federal
Yeah.
agencies responding
This is
to the
live.
scene. Unclear
bro.
exactly which officials we'll hear
This
from
isn't
during this
even
press
true.
conference. I assume the governor will speak. But again, lots of updates.
I truly don't think we're getting the truth here, man. I agree with Homeless in the chat, bro. I don't think we're getting truth here. I think they're giving us a bunch of shit, personally.
When did they ever give us the truth?
They don't give us the truth.
Thank you.
They don't. There's no truth here. Like, they're not mentioning a lot of things. And they're not giving us any type of theories. 2,000 plus people at the time, yet he's at front lines. You could hear the pew pew happen very close, yet the person isn't caught. Exactly. What's up, Timothy Y?
How you
No,
doing?
I agree, homeless. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I agree. It was point blank, bro. I mean, dude, it was like dude had the opportunity to walk up and just do it. He didn't even. It seemed like he had no there was no like fight. I mean, like there was no like chance. How did he not get caught? And then it says to me, why were like, what about the people around him? Now on this, and this is why I kept it going, and I wish I was able to pause it and rewind. Because they did have people that were actually there talking about it. Now, do I believe that it was an actual person or do I think it was a provocateur? I don't know, man. This is where politics start to get infused with real life. And when you try to infuse the two, they don't blend. So I personally am seeing chaos erupting again. You know, I hope not. I pray for Charlie Kirk and his family, and I pray for our country. But this is another blatant attack on the conservative side. Who's this guy up? Hold on. Who's this guy screaming and yelling and cheering right now while everybody else is on the ground? Did you see that?
No.
Sorry, I stopped right in the middle of my thought because I'm watching this for the first time. And if you watch it, when everybody ducks down, there's one guy that stays standing up and screaming and shit, like cheering. He had long hair and a hat on, like long blonde hair and a hat. They just keep showing the same stock footage. I do want to hear what the fucking, what they're gonna say. Of course, I want to hear what this politician's gonna say. But I do have stuff that Swizzy, thankfully sent me. We will read Trump's statements and stuff, but I would like to get some new information.
The President of the United States who informed the American people that Charlie Kirk had in fact passed away. That certainly is an unprecedented moment.
It is, and something that at least we were hearing through our sources that the president was being continuously briefed on, in contact with Charlie Kirk's people, spokespeople, aides, top aides. Of course, Trump was getting updates, I'm sure, about his condition from the hospital. And this is somebody.
Did she just say AIDS?
I think it did.
I wish I could mute this right now. Pause it. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart or the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go, and then it cut off, but that's okay. I have the post. We can go to that.
We were obviously working hard from our sources to get information about Kirk's condition after we had heard he had been shot. I know a lot of our colleagues were doing the same. Kirk's friends, his family, he was there, of course, in a hospital, I'm sure, receiving treatment. But we do know that Trump himself wanted to announce this, and he did. And he obviously had conversations.
This is sad, bro. I mean, the South Park episode just a few weeks ago was hilarious.
This, and we have not heard from Trump on camera yet, whether or not.
It makes me feel like there's a conspiracy to this, dude. It really does, dude. South Park, this, the whole entire thing of them getting away, the fact that they're invading all these different cities. I personally feel like it's just a new way to it's just another form of way to lock us down again. I mean, we're gonna get into it more eventually in another show because this is so soon. But I could see this, maybe some shit popping off because of this. And it just so happens that Trump has the National Guard deployed in many states. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I know there's a lot of pissed off people. I was watching other streams where, you know, veterans were saying, let's take the streets. I'm ready. Let's revolt. So I don't know if it takes Charlie Kirk for the revolt to finally happen. But I'll say this. You just attacked somebody who speaks for us. A young man with a promising future. Now, who do you think did it? Was it the left? I'm not going to get into all that right now. It's too soon. It's just too soon. We'll do that on another show. Let's wait.
Sounds more likely because someone.
See, there's the cheering guy. There he is again.
At that point. So you're looking at the Thomas Crooks.
He had like long dreads and he was smiling and cheering.
That is able to do the same exact thing. Screen it in there, get that, use that, and then get out of there. So I'm thinking of that as conjecture on my part, because I'm hoping to know a lot more after this press conference, so we can look at it then and investigate it properly. Exactly what do they know and where are we going with this?
You mentioned that you'd like to talk to the person in that video, sort of jumping up and down here. Tell me your analysis of that.
They haven't given us more than 10 people.
I have someone hopped up at that point, and it's shots fired. People, the smart people are on the ground taking cover. You have someone like that jumping around. I would ask, why are you doing that in this type of situation? One man was just shot in the throat.
Wow.
Okay, I'm hoping that we can re-rack that piece of video there in a moment. And my guess is that you're talking about the man who with longer hair and a backwards hat. And so there's a lot of people on the ground after the shots are fired. And he's sort of on his knees making some kind of motion. You have to imagine that he would certainly be among the many people that authorities would want to talk to. But also, everyone has a phone out in that moment. So how does that help authorities track down this suspect?
So you want to give out a centralized number to take the information in from everybody who's going to call, ask people to call who are there. If they have any kind of video, any kind of documentation at all, spraying the crowd with their cameras, anything you can lay your hands on, have a defined number and take those and get that video and look at it. Because the cell phone creates all kinds of investigative avenues for you. You really want to collect that as best you can, but also fixed cameras in the area. exactly where can you see and have a team of people look.
This is shit, dude. This is like totally blah 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 to me, dude. All right, I'm going to something else because this is too blah blah for me, bro. I don't even want to do this anymore. I feel like YouTube's such a Jew that it won't even let me get a fucking goddamn thought off anyways. What's the fucking point of doing it, dude? You know what I'm saying? What's the fucking point? We're over here trying to give you all the truth. YouTube don't want to let us do it. YouTube doesn't want to let us give you guys our opinion. Or there's some cunts out there that are fucking with our shit. One of the two. But I hope you all could really just fuck yourselves. This is about Charlie Kirk right now, and obviously, forget about it. I'll try to forget about it, but you're looking at this and you're going, wow, this is a big message. I had 200,000 people watch a month ago, and now this gets out and ain't gonna let us shit. I just don't trust it, bro. What's going on in your head, Ryan? I see you thinking.
Dude, I'm upset bad. I don't know, dude. It's this is a lot. I don't know, man. I watched the video and it just took my stomach apart.
All right, so this is what I got, bro. So I've got Charlie Kirk dead after shooting at Utah Valley University. Trump says follow live updates. Here's a picture of Charlie speaking at the event, right? Probably moments before his death. I mean, the dude's just got a couple of fucking Starbucks teas in front of him, like speaking. Freedom of speech, dude. So, anyways, he was fatally shot. He was 31 years old. Where's Trump's? Senator Mike Lee, this murder was a cowardly act of violence. Utah members of Congress are reacting to the news of Kirk's death in statements posted in their accounts. He called it murder as a cowardly act of violence. The terrorist will not win, Lee wrote. Charlie will. Charlie Kirk was an American patriot, an inspiration to countless young people to stand up and defend the timeless truths that make our country great. This murder was what?
They want you to share the screen.
Is the screen's not being mother?
I see it, but you don't. I don't know. They don't. I mean. Okay. Thank you, homeless. Thank you, Serenity.
Everybody else, thank you. Jesus Christ. This murder was a cowardly act of violence, an attack on champions of freedom like Charlie, the students who gathered for the show murder. Hold on. So I'm going to go back and show. This was him right before this happened. And he left behind wife Erica. Charlie went to his eternal reward with Jesus Christ in heaven, says one person. I mean, man, it's just a lot of developing stuff. It kind of took my sales out when I didn't have that posted. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I read a bunch of shit for nothing. Charlie's passing is devastating. This is Congressman Blake Moore. Now, let me check something real fast with ABC. Is the congressman speaking yet? No. Hold on. This is an update on the shooter. Hold on. I don't want to hear what this China woman has to say at the moment. It's just the same thing. Heart goes out. Oh, he has children too. Please join me in praying for Charlie Kirk's wife and their 2 young children. She posted, wow, Kirk's wife posted a Bible verse hours before shooting. She posted Psalms 461, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. What? She posted this before he was shot? Let's see what the people say. I'm not in X, so I don't know what I gotta do. Nah, bro. Fuck all that. Well, that's the post. Never mind. I thought I was gonna be able to get some comments, but I'm not joining anything. Fuck that. I'm good. Governor Abbott says prayers to Charlie Kirk's family condense a census act. Cecilia and I are heartbroken by the assassination and the passing of Charlie Kirk. I mean, it's the same shit. Let's see what AOC says. Of course, AOC goes right to end gun violence. And I agree with the political violence, bro. You know, New York rep AOC said that there is no place in America for pew-pew violence and political violence. Before Kirk's death was confirmed, the Democrat offered her condolences on X, writing, the scourge of pew-pew violence, I can't believe I have to say this in a time like this, and political violence must end. I'm not going to say it. The shooting of Charlie Kirk is the latest incident in the chaos, and it must stop. We cannot go down the road. This is no place in America, and we wish for his recovery. Yeah, right. I feel like this chick literally was like clapping, like literally. Ben Shapiro, his heart's broken. Oh, man. He said he's utterly stunned and heartbroken and sick to his soul. He met Charlie Kirk when he was 18 years old, a young man so eager and determined that I immediately turned to a friend and said, that kid is going to be head of the RNC one day. And that was where I was going to get to. Is I could have seen him one day doing something special as far as being a whatever. I could see him being a Matt Gaetz type politician. Obama says this kind of despicable violence has no place in our democracy. Former President Barack Obama shared his condolences on X, saying, we don't yet know what motivated the person who shot and killed Charlie Kirk, but this kind of despicable violence has no place in our democracy. Michael and I will be praying for Charlie's family tonight, especially his wife, Erica, and the 2 young children. Candace Owens. Wait, Candace Cameron Beer. I don't know who she is. We love you, Charlie. Will be done, faithful and servant. Man, Donald Trump Jr. gave so many people the courage to speak up. Agreed. I mean, look at the South Park episode, bro. That was legend. Donald Trump Jr. wrote, I love you, brother. You gave so many people the courage to speak up, and we will not ever be silenced. Damn right, bro.
Damn right.
Damn right. I like Donald Trump Jr. more than Sr. personally, by a lot. Donald Trump Sr. said, the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had a heart or the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family, Charlie. We love you. Now, I'm not even mentioning that, you know, we're hours away from being on 9/11. This seems to happen every year around this time. There's definitely conspiracy out the ass with this, and I will definitely have to do another episode and get into that. I'm not really trying to go there because there's just not enough out for me to give you. And I'm definitely not going to show you guys the stuff that I have because it's just not worth it. So, but I think, yeah, no, man, the shooter got away too. I've got the video, bro, but I'm not going to show it. What's up, Nut? How you doing, brother?
Hi, Nut.
The fact that the former government president is responding, this is big political issues. Now I'm sure it's a conspiracy to be. That's how I feel, homeless. That's why I'm kind of leaving it as is. Can't write what? What can he write? I don't care what he wrote. What did Clayton say? The shooter? I don't care, bro. Look, bro, if YouTube's gonna be a Jew and only give me 10 people to watch, I want all 10 people to say what the fuck you want to say. I don't give a fuck. Dude, you can write it today, Bubba. No, from my sources, they were about 70 yards away. And it was on a little inclined angle. It was only 70. I mean, that's like nothing. Yeah, man. That's why I was playing the ABC thing, because they had somebody that was there on there. I mean, all right, here comes the governor about to speak here in a minute, and we'll go live to that. But I'll try to find maybe people that were theirs first, you know, what they saw. If there's any like YouTube videos, I could look so we can get more info. But Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I'm not going to show it, bro. That would make no sense for me to show it. It does me zero good. Looks like YouTube is just not pushing anything right now, bro.
Of course not.
I'm not even fucking with MSNBC, bro. I just want like a real. Let's go to this. It's like a local news source. Let's see what they say. Dude, they're not. I'm looking at all these different channels, and they're just not giving any of them views. I mean, I'm looking at like main big news channels that have 41 people, 1,000 people. I mean, like, dude. This reminds me, I'm telling you. Hey, Clayton, you're not lying, man. You're not lying. What's up? How you doing? Candy, good to see you. Marley's been missing you. How you doing, Aurora Fun Blogs for Kids? How you doing? I am showing this. Let's see if there's anything different with this. I mean, is there anything you guys have in the chat that you could that might like help me? Because I feel like we all know about what's going on at this point. I mean, unless I just sit on and I wait and wait and wait and wait for more stuff, I feel like it's just regurgitated information at this point, personally. Oh, let's do this.
Newsroom following the very latest on this one, Caroline.
Yeah, a lot of new information coming in since we first reported this breaking news not too long ago. I want to take you to where all of this happened. This was around 12:30 p.m. Mountain Time during a stop on his American comeback tour. Witnesses say a single gunshot rang out in the midst of that speech. You see people running away after hearing that gunshot. That gunshot.
So my question is already, boom, they said he was 70 feet in the air. I mean, I already see many places where a shooter could be shooting. I mean, come on. Look at all these spots. See my mouse? Look at all these spots that there could be a shooter. One shot? No wonder he got away. That was probably one single shot. That was not just some snowflake, Ryan. That wasn't just some liberal, bro. One shot to the neck.
Yeah,
that had to be at least somewhat of a skilled shooter.
well, yeah, he didn't hit the tip of his ear.
No, he didn't knock his ear off, bro. He took out his carotid artery, bro.
Bro,
God damn.
like, no, wow.
So when I see this, I already see what happened. It's clear.
Shot striked Kirk in the neck, sending the crowd, as you see, just running throughout.
Right here, look, he's speaking right around here where that 10 is. Dude, all this, there's got to be camera footage, though. Watch this. Another conspiracy theory of mine. There's going to be no camera footage at all. None.
Campus. A suspect whose identity has not yet been released was taken into custody without further incident. Now we understand.
See? This is what happens when you pull up mainstream media and local. Okay, look. This says just throughout campus, a suspect
taken into custody without further incident. Now we understand the FBI
has not been released yet, was taken into custody without further fucking problems. It's what they
authorities
just said.
Of course, investigating what happened. No motive at this point has been confirmed, but I want to give a little background.
No motive at this point. Okay, now they're saying there's a suspect at large. What the fuck? This is local. This is Utah's local news live as it happened. What the fuck, dude? How did the suspect get away if they released a photo? They didn't. We're getting gaslighted. Look, bro. Look. He didn't get away. I mean, he might have already. I don't know. That's why they're throwing us off. Look, bro. Look behind me. I want to show you guys. Just look behind me. Watch this. Hold on. They had it. I had the video standing behind me. I had the video behind me saying that the shooter definitely. I had it behind me saying that the shooter absolutely was apprehended, and then I have one that says he's on the loose. There's two different stories here, straight up. I've already got it right here. Check it. Everybody make a mental note of this.
To who Charlie Kirk is, for those who don't know. He's only 31. He's a well-known conservative activist. He's the founder of Turning Point USA. That's an organization really aimed at promoting conservative values on college campuses across the country, like he was doing right there at Utah Valley University. When he was just 18 years old, he has since become a really prominent voice in right-wing political circles. I don't think people understand how huge he was. He is a polarizing figure, really praised by supporters for advocating free speech and conservative principles, but also criticized by others who say his rhetoric often fuels division and controversy. Apparently, according to students on that campus, a lot of students did not want him going to that event. He has been involved in high-profile political battles and as a frequent guest on conservative media outlets. So this really sparking a lot of outrage across the country as people hear about what happened at this Utah event. I want to take you to some moments before the shooting happened at Utah Valley University. That's Kirk right there. He's on the stage. He's addressing a big crowd of students and attendees. This is all a part of his American Comeback Tour. Again, known for his energetic speaking style, often engaging directly with young audiences. Again, his mission to promote conservative values and support for the president. We are getting some sound in from some witnesses, and I want to go to that sound. Let's listen in.
All right, I'm going over to this.
So the question was about shooters, and before Charlie Kirk could pick up the mic again, that's when the shot happened.
And Eva, could you see the shooter? Could you see where the shots were coming from? Can you describe for us what happened after, if you could see the aid that was rendered to Charlie Kirk?
So Emma and I dropped to the ground, so we didn't see with our own eyes. Charlie hit the ground, we saw him fall, but it looks like the shot came and it hit, he was facing us, and it looks like it hit the left side of his neck. And so where we were, though, it's interesting. It's kind of like a stadium. So it was a big bowl. It was a big bowl. So Charlie normally his platforms is just sitting on the side of like the pavement, and everyone's at eye level with him. But with this, he was more down lower, and then everyone was around him and like.
We have the president as well. Take a look at your screen, posting on Truth Social saying we all must pray for Charlie Kirk, who has been shot. A great guy from top to.
Okay, we have a live footage. The police chief speaking, giving us more of an update. They said at 6:30. I should re-kick the stream.
Our nation is broken. We've had political assassinations recently in Florida. We had an attempted assassination on the governor of Pennsylvania. And we had an attempted assassination on a presidential candidate and former president of the United States, and now current president of the United States. Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk. Our hearts are broken. We mourn with his wife, his children, his family, his friends. We mourn as a nation. If anyone in the sound of my voice celebrated even a little bit at the news of this shooting, I would beg you to look in the mirror
and go F yourself.
and to see if you can find a better angel in there somewhere. I don't care what his politics are. I care that he was an American. We desperately need our country. We desperately need leaders in our country. But more than the leaders, we just need every single person in this country to think about where we are and where we want to be. To ask ourselves, is this it? Is this what 250 years has wrought on us? I pray that that's not the case. I pray that those who hated what Charlie Kirk stood for will put down their social media and their pens and pray for his family, and that all of us will try to find a way to stop hating our fellow Americans. With that, we're happy to take a few questions.
The FBI director is that a suspect is in custody. I would just like clarification. Do you or do you not have a suspected shooter in custody?
We have a person of interest in custody that is being interviewed right now.
That is not George Zinn.
That is not George Zinn. That is correct.
Wait a minute. So now you do have somebody. Why was I just told that there's a suspect at large?
Are you still searching or looking for another shooter or anybody else related?
Yes,
How could there be another shooter? There was one shot, one bullet shot, one shot. I'm just wondering. I mean, one shot. I don't see how there could be two pew-pews involved. It might be other people involved to help, but there was one pew-pewer.
Are actively looking for anyone and everyone who has any possible information relating to the shooting.
Can you tell us details about the suspect being taken into custody? Where, how long ago?
We cannot at this point, but we will get you that information when we can.
Is there believed to be a second individual involved in the shooting?
At this point, there is no information that would lead us to believe that there is a second person involved.
Can you guys talk about the possible shooting?
Do you want to talk about what we know there?
Yeah. The only information we have on the suspect, the possible shooter, is taken from closed circuit TV here on campus. We do have that. We're analyzing it, but it is security camera footage, so you can kind of guess what the quality of that is. But we do know dressed in all dark clothing.
Knew it.
We don't have much.
All dark clothing, mask on his face. Freaking, it's gonna be like They had the perfect little setup.
Better description.
I mean, this is so playbook typical stuff.
The shot came from here on campus, from a location at a third, potentially from a roof. Yes, a longer distance shot from a roof.
So to clarify, with the security camera footage you have and the person of interest that's in custody, does that match up?
That's what we're trying to decipher right now.
So did FBI or DHS have anything on the threat board this morning?
I can't speak.
I'll just say that the investigation is ongoing, and as soon as we have further information, we will be sure to release it.
Any indications of foreign intelligence involved?
As of now, I can't comment on any of that.
Can you talk a little bit about the security of the event itself? Who was there security-wise, and what happens on these kind of events?
Damn, they're playing like.
So my name is John Long. I'm the police chief here at UVU, and I'll tell you right now, we're devastated. We're a small police department. We have a very large campus. We have over 40,000 students, and we love our students. We love our visitors, and we're devastated by what happened today. This is the police chief's nightmare. I'm very saddened for the Kirk family. I know his wife and parents found out about this. Obviously he's away from home. He's here in Utah. They find out by a police officer that visits their home. That's tragic. Nobody wants that. But I can tell you about our venue today. This was an open venue. This was outside. We did have 6 officers working that event. We had probably over 3,000 people that were in attendance. It sat down in kind of a bowl area here on the central campus. We have a waterfall area. And so he was kind of in a lower area surrounded by buildings. We had some plainclothes police officers that were in the crowd as well. We train for these things, and you think you have things covered, and these things, unfortunately, they happen. You try to get your bases covered, and unfortunately today we didn't. And because of that, we had this tragic incident. So we did have officers there. We had Charlie Kirk's team. He has a security team that travels with him, and they were here with him when he was shot.
Was the gun recovered?
I'm sorry, see?
Was the weapon recovered?
At this point, I can't disclose that.
When Charlie Kirk was shot, there was a question being asked about mass shootings. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
Say the question again. I don't know if I understand what you're saying.
When Charlie Kirk was shot, he was answering a question about mass shootings specifically. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
I do not. We do not have that at this moment.
So if he was shot talking about shootings, most of these type of debates and speeches and stuff are scripted. They knew he was going to talk about it at that time. I really wish I could see what happened leading up to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have time for just one more question, so thank you.
Yeah, a question for the chief as well. Was it your team or Kirk's team or a combination of both that kind of set the security protocol for the event?
So we work together. He has his team, and they do this all over the country. We all know that. This is not uncommon for them. They're very comfortable on campuses, and I was coordinating with his lead security guy, and so yeah, we were working together.
Was this a shooter type shot? Was this
Ladies and gentlemen, those are all the questions that will be answered today.
Of course.
Again, thank you for covering this. We will be updating you as soon as we have additional information through normal channels, working with law enforcement. Again, our deepest condolences to the Kirk family and to the students who were there today. I would just ask everyone everywhere to please pray for their family and pray for our country. We need it now more than ever. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. You just heard from Utah Governor Spencer Cox and members of law enforcement speaking about Charlie Kirk's murder. The 31-year-old conservative political activist was shot dead this afternoon at a college appearance. To recap, the governor called this a targeted political assassination. The FBI says a person of interest is in custody, but it's not clear if that person was the shooter. Charlie Kirk was about 20 minutes into a question and answer session with...
Bro, you really want me to roast your ass during a Charlie Kirk fucking thing, bro?
Mm-hmm.
It's taking everything I have not to roast your bitch ass right now, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit. This could be my last stream for all I care, bro. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about YouTube at all. Zero. YouTube has zero fucks I give about it. So, 13 minutes. You want to talk dumb shit? Why don't you come lick my nuts, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. While you're doing it, why don't you fucking, drown? You inconsiderate piece of shit. Hope you fucked yourself on the way out, bitch.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw the video on Instagram, man.
The audience when he was struck in the neck by a single gunshot at Utah Valley University. Kirk was a strong supporter of President Trump, who was the first to announce Kirk's death. His social media content and public appearances were often highly proactive, and in fact, Charlie Kirk was talking about gun violence.
Bitch, I do what the fuck I want to do, motherfucker. You can suck my nuts, pussy. Matthew Wayne Ross. I don't quit shit. I do what the fuck I want. Who the fuck are you? Legit. I hope you're one of these liberals that want to come fuck around and find out. Put the YouTube to the side, bitch. Let this shit get real, bro. Let this shit get real. Let's see what side you're on, bitch. I guarantee you're gonna be kissing my ass.
Promise.
I'm the only real motherfucker you're gonna see on here. YouTube needs a bad guy like me. Otherwise, you fucks would be as dumb as you already are. If I was as dumb as you, Matthew, then this world would be fucked. Dumbass bitch. See, I'm practicing my freedom of speech, YouTube. Fuck it. Charlie Kirk would want me to tell this pussy to go somewhere. And then I'll quit because I don't want to do it, bitch. But I guarantee you if I saw you on the streets, motherfucker, you know what time it is. I'm sick of you little liberal pussies. Any of you motherfuckers, if you're not saying anything positive in my chat, go fuck yourself. Nah, I ain't mad, bitch. It's clearly the same person changing their name. Oh, you're real slick. I ain't mad, bitch. I'm expressing my freedom of speech before I end this motherfucker. I'm letting you know what a bitch you are. In Charlie Kirk's name, bro. Go fuck yourself. Maybe, just maybe, you're some UK pussy fag. What about that one? Oh, maybe I'm just sitting here laughing at what a pussy fag you are. Hope you don't get drunk anytime soon, bitch. No, I'm not showing no more shit. I don't care about it. I'm gonna get on your ass and then I'm getting the fuck up out of here, bro. And I'll come back on when there's more information. But this show's whack, bro. It has nothing to do with me. This is YouTube. This is straight YouTube, not me. Exactly, Gary. My tooth, exactly. Go fuck yourself again, bro.
It's true.
We truly don't care about you, bro. I'm trying to get the truth out. I don't care. And if they're not going to let me, I'm going to go ahead and shit on you. Go ahead, make another account, please. We'll crash this bitch right now. Where the fuck is this shit? Let me go back to here.
And mass shootings when he
Oh, commercials. Fuck that. I got this.
Oh.
I don't know if this is the same thing. It looks like it's probably the same thing. Pussy Timmy. Yeah, I got your pussy when I'm looking at your when I'm putting your mom over my fucking railing, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot it, bro. Forgot my medicine, you fucking pussy little CDP bitch. I already know that's you. You got no life, bro. How's it feel to be exiled? Bum ass bitch. For real. You and your ugly lesbian fucking cow or frog head bitch.
You know what? Fuck it. Hide him.
Timmy forgot his medicine today. They're trying to just get me pissed already.
I know.
That's all they're doing.
Not
It's
the
not
topic.
It's not the one, bro.
Wrong topic, son.
I know you guys are bums and you like fucking hearing me rant, but you know, it is what it is, bro. Dumbass bitch. Let's see what else we got. Anything else worth watching before I get the fuck out of here? Because, bro, they're not letting nobody get nothing on here, bro, at all. I might come back. I'm like debating on coming back on and showing the oh, here we go. Here's some shit about the shooting suspect. 44 minutes old. Here we go. There we go. See, this one says the police are searching for the fucking. This is. Look at, bro. This is how crap everything is. Nothing's even legit. It's just all bullshit. Here's new information on the shooter. Fucking bro. Where is it at? Here's new information on the shooter, guys. We just heard that, right?
Yep. Tim's not showing anything. You're broadcasting the weather, and we need to get this shit back on point here. When in there? When you can
information not only on what happened, but what authorities are
Really?
doing in pursuit of the assailant. Anna?
Well, Major, so many unanswered questions and really confusion right now, even a couple of hours after the event. There is no word that a suspect is in custody. Our teams have been analyzing the video that showed the moment that Kirk was shot. It did appear that the shot came from some elevated position. He was in a vulnerable position because there were elevated buildings around a large open grassy area that you're seeing there. You see students running in the immediate aftermath. Here is the video that we're talking about that appears to show the shot that was fired. We're told a single shot. This is a very challenging crime scene. And if law enforcement
Don't you think if it hit him in the neck where it did, it would probably have to be from like an angle to the hit him on the left side? So it would probably be like on the left angle of the deck. I mean,
was thinking, good.
It wouldn't be the right side, and it most likely isn't dead straight on, because you're not going to hit him from the side like a clean side angle.
Yeah, I'm guessing that that shot was missed by just a couple inches.
What do you mean?
I think they were going for a headshot and they hit him in the neck.
Got you.
enforcement is still looking for that suspect. Every minute that goes by widens the periphery of places that they need to search. There was especially confusion because we got early reports that a suspect was in custody. In fact, police did arrest a man, but they said that this was not the shooter and that individual was released. So at this time, Major, still a lot of questions.
And this was an amphitheater.
So they arrested a shooter, they released him. They don't have anybody in custody. We just watched that. Dude, this is literally breaking news.
Setting, hundreds upon hundreds there, enthusiastic, very, very up for this encounter. And Charlie Kirk does these things as sort of an open mic event to have a full dialogue with those who are either supportive of his points of view or highly critical of his points of view. And as I've come to understand, Anna, there was no particular security checkpoints at all, no weapons checks, no magnetometers, nothing like this, a real free speech atmosphere. And as I understand it, the university has said that the single gunshot came from some considerable distance. And as I understand it, Anna, there is a building by building search going on that campus currently?
That's exactly right. As we're talking right now, police are going building to building, room to room.
That's funny because when I was watching it live, they said that the shooter was on the they did not catch the shooter, and that there was no alert for people to look out for an active shooter. There was no active shooter alert at all. But yet when they're talking here, they're talking like they're like looking for him throughout the school. Wouldn't there be an active shooter alert? There was none. There's a lot of weird stuff. This reminds me of Las Vegas, dude. This reminds me of Las Vegas. When they came out and they just lied like that on the fucking dude, they just gave us a whole bunch of nonsense. The news is this Project Mockingbird is just giving nothing but nonsense to us, dude. I think Nutt was right. We're never gonna truly get the truth, just like Epstein, just like every other fucking event, Vegas. I don't know if we're ever gonna get the real truth. It's like Trump. We'll never know what truly happened with Trump. This bitch looks like she's been vaccinated at least 10 times. Look at her face, dude. Demonic.
Room to safely
doesn't even move when she talks. Just her eyebrows.
Evacuate students, faculty, and
Lips and
staff.
Eyebrows move.
That the students were told to hunker down and wait for police to find them and securely evacuate them. That, of course, was immediately following the sort of race to leave that initial area, that grassy open field that we were just looking at. So while there was chaos, then police stepped in to go building to building. That also suggests that there is not necessarily a neutralized threat. We don't know, but it appears that there could be a suspect still at large as we are speaking right now.
Probably not a neutral. It's probably a neutralized threat because the person they were going after is gone.
Yeah.
What is little Joni going to be a victim sitting behind her computer? Would she be a victim? Why would she be the victim? She's just some fat bitch behind a computer.
Why did they say?
They got? Huh?
You know, when you were talking of bringing up the news, you know, I heard that they had. I heard they had got the shooter, and when they got him, that he was saying, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. That's what I heard. But then that was the beginning. So now there's like 10 different stories. So now it's like,
now
it's
they
the
got
same kid every time.
This is absolutely Operation Mockingbird to its fullest. If you're in the chat, hit one, dude. It says I got one person watching. I've been sitting here talking to multiple people. Unless you guys are all on multiple accounts, it's impossible for me to have one person in the chat. Literally. Impossible.
It's probably because Dell came in. But yeah, I just hit the one. You know, guys, help us
It's
out.
telling me nobody's watching, but yet I see people watching.
I got 4. Hit the like, subscribe.
I mean,
help
come
us
on,
out.
you. It's telling me nobody's watching, bro. You gotta understand when you're sitting there, they don't want me back here doing this shit, bro. They don't want me to tell y'all what I feel. I'm telling you. They want me to do exactly what I was doing before. And if I don't do that, they don't want me to give y'all the real shit, bro. Soon as I started talking and saying this and that about after every single show, is when they started fucking with me more. When I said, there is no list. Our government's bullshit. They're fucking setting us up for the woo-woo. I get a letter saying, when I started talking about Putin lining the things up, exactly, nut. It's why y'all haven't seen me, dude. I got literally a letter from YouTube saying, you can't talk about Ukraine. You can't talk about Russia. You can't talk about Ukraine.
You can't talk about shit.
You can't talk about the V. You can't talk about this. Like, look, bro. If I can't talk about shit, what can I do? Why am I trying to pump shit out of bullshit? I want to say what I want to say. So it's basically like, that's why you don't see me. Like, I'm not going to dedicate something to something that's absolutely tyrannical.
Right.
And honestly, dude, I sat there and spoke real hard for Trump saying, he's giving us these extra, bro, he was letting us get off for a minute. At least we thought. Then all of a sudden he's in the White House with Zuckerberg and Gates and etc. And all of a sudden, for some weird reason, everything shuts the F down once the Epstein and all these different. I don't think it has anything to do with Epstein. I think it has to do with all these wars going on. Maybe there's a bunch of peds that they're trying to not expose. But I don't know if that's really the case. I think that was a psyop. I think they wanted to distract us with Epstein, because do we hear anything? I don't really hear much about the Russia scandal stuff anymore. That died down pretty quick. That's not even in the top 10 trending anymore. So that sure died down. It served its purpose. So is this just another, this reminds me, like Nut said, he said, yeah, we both agreed. It could be easily reminds me of Vegas, the way they're not giving us any answers. And it reminds me of the whole Trump thing, the way everything was set up. The only difference is this time they got a better person to do the job. This reminds me of a lot of different events in one. And tomorrow's 9/11. So I don't know, man. I don't know really where to go from here with this. Is there any new stuff? I mean, we watched it. We watched the video. We just watched them talk about it. I don't know if they're going to give us any more information or not. I want to know more about the suspect being at large, though, dude. That's for sure. I really do.
Wow. It won't even let me send a
God.
I can't even pay to send a message with Charlie Kirk's name in it for some reason.
Over.
Says I can't send it.
Here, guys, I'm going to do this, and then we can end it from here, or I'll stop it. Here's a witness. Here, I was going to play the actual press conference again because we only watched the very end. It's 17 minutes long. We probably watched like 4 minutes of it. But here is from News Nation. Here is somebody that was there on the ground giving their witness. Now, again, we got to be careful with these people that are giving us eyewitnesses from the ground because they very much are
probably
they're distractors. They want to give you information so you think one way when it's going another way. Great example. After 9/11 happened, they were going around and they were interviewing people on the street saying, what do you think happened? And it was just a bunch of CIA, FBI agents talking about Osama bin Laden. And literally we got, literally painting the picture so that you guys already had the picture in your head. No matter what truth came out, what you saw that original day is what you're going to believe. So that's why it's like, look, we got to keep in mind that they've changed their story multiple times now. This is how untruthly and how untrustworthy these news people are. And I'm not going with fucking news source, dude. I've now hit up. This is the 5th different news source. I hit Utah. I hit Dallas. We're now at News Nation, and this is live from UVU. I did ABC. I've done Fox. Come on, bro.
Right. And who owns the media?
All the same heads, dude. All the same heads, man. All the same heads.
A little bit more toward that side.
I think both sides.
All right.
I think they're all. Look, dude. You want my true opinion before I go on with this?
Not really. But we can go.
I truly think that your boy, totally. Yeah, I think it was coordinated, Clayton. Absolutely. Yes.
How could it not be? How could it not be?
Yes. In a conspiracy way to describe it, what do I think? Yeah, he was probably sacrificed, but not in the way you think. Not like some blood sacrificial ritual. No. He was sacrificed for the movement of whatever agenda they are pushing. Nah. Yeah, and then to be some crazy person. Absolutely. Do I think it's really weird that South Park made that episode and then this happened?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
I think it's weird that that it happened right when he was talking about trans and gun violence.
Yeah, that's not a coincidence either.
That's not a liberal thing. Or
that
anything.
was probably his cue. The pew-pewer's cue.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As soon as a specific word, maybe even like boom, I would like to hear what his last word was. His specific words. I bet it was a specific phrase that they said.
What'd she say? He put the mic down and he couldn't even pick it back up before he got. Like all he did was lay the mic down, say something and laid the mic down and boom. We all saw the fucking last stuff, dude.
Here's a new video, by the way. This is from earlier, Charlie Kirk being rushed away. And now let's join their live coverage and see what they're picking up after the death of Charlie Kirk.
Your thoughts here, what you're seeing, what you're hearing now that we have that confirmation?
Well, absolutely heartbroken. I mean, Charlie Kirk, one of the biggest political activists in the world, who advocates for free speech here on campus, talking with students. There was a few students who were able to exchange ideas, and we talked to students who had different ideas, just said that they appreciate that he came on campus, was willing to have a conversation with them. To hear President Trump now say that he's dead is just, it's heartbreaking, and it's also just shocking because of how contentious campuses are when he goes to them. We know that Turning Point USA says they're active on 3,500 different campuses. They have a lot of supporters. And the part that makes Turning Point USA so interesting on social media is that there are other students with different voices that participate at these events. So we know that Charlie Kirk travels to all these different campuses with his security team. We also know that campuses...
What's that right there? What are they doing right there where it's blurred out?
Are alerted ahead of time when Charlie Kirk comes and speaks at different campuses across the United States. So what exactly happened here? How many police, how many security were at this event? What was the process of them making sure that students were coming in, weren't armed, or anybody else who was coming in? Because remember, this wasn't just students. We heard it from different employees in the area, students from other campuses who attended events like this. And we got a chance to speak to one of them now. If I could go ahead and have you step a little closer to me. First of all, were you in attendance, and how far were you from the speaking?
Yes, I was in attendance today. I was probably 10, 15 feet away from Charlie Kirk, so pretty close to him.
Yeah. What did you see?
I'm sure you've already described it. I don't know if I want to describe it again, but it was pretty traumatizing, pretty terrible. What happened? Just an overall sad situation.
And you were telling us that did it appear like there was a lot of security there or not much?
No, I mean, we registered for tickets, but they weren't even looking for tickets. Anyone could just walk in. It was at probably the worst place in campus because there's so many areas where anyone can just walk in. So yeah, I would say the security level, I would say UVU kind of felt him in a way.
Well, you followed Charlie for some time now, right?
Yeah.
So you see, like, when Turning Point USA goes to different campuses, like how contentious it could be, right? Yes. Was it surprising that there wasn't more checks and balances entering the campus?
I think it was super surprising, yes. I think for sure in an event like this, where there's debate and Charlie, sometimes he likes to provoke, they should have a lot more security, just because everyone's welcome. So.
Tell me a little bit about the aftermath after this gunshot went off. What happened afterwards?
So I was with one of my good friends, and as soon as the gun went off, we both hit the floor, started praying. Everyone was screaming, and then yeah, we got up and we just started running, and we made it to our apartment. So
yeah, you're right around this area. Did you see any students kind of like get injured as everyone was trying to escape?
No, but I did see a select group of students who stood up and cheered after the fact.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
You think those were students?
That's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit, bro. There it is. I want to rewind that.
Yeah, do it.
Students who stood up and cheered after the fact. I did see a select group of students who stood up and cheered after the fact, which was really sad to see.
You're kidding. You're right around this area. Did you see any students kind of like get injured as everyone was trying to escape?
No, but I did see a select group of students who stood up and cheered after the fact, which was really sad to see.
You're kidding, man.
No.
Well,
thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone.
This motherfucker, bro. I hate Cuomo, dude. I can't stand him, bro.
I know. But man, you heard it right there. You heard it right there.
What do y'all think, Chad?
They stood up and started cheering. What kind of people? I don't know. Breaks my heart.
Let's see. I wonder if there's gonna. I didn't get the message from you, Del. I mean, I might watch this real fast to see if I hear it. Oh, now it won't let me get in because it's a restricted video. It's restricted now. Can't watch it no more. Restricted. I'm gonna go ahead and go to this. Who's in here still? Do we got anybody in here? This isn't ancient Rome. You don't celebrate that. Yeah, bro. Did you see that dude with the dreads that got up with the hat on, bro? That motherfucker was definitely up to no good, man. Straight up. What's up, Billy? Clayton's in here. Dell's in here. Do you guys want to hear what the governor and all that said? Or do I just skip that? Do we care? It's up to you guys. Let me see what else I got before I end this. I'm just sort of looking to see if anything new popped off. I'm kind of just doing this for us. I don't give a shit who's watching. Like I'm not gonna like. Okay, now we got another one. We just gotta watch this, dude. Here's more. Hold on, guys. Let me see what this is real fast. Here's witnesses describing what they saw. Now, do I believe these witnesses? I don't know. You know, I don't know how to get on the IG from my laptop, bro. I don't do IG. I do it from my phone.
Paris, I just wanted to come and watch what I thought would be a civil conversation, and it turned completely different.
What did you see?
I looked down when it happened, but
so basically, I heard a loud bang, which I figured a shot would be a little bit louder, but I just saw it hit him in the chest, and then all of a sudden just tons of blood gushing right out where his heart is, and then he like fell.
Look at her smiling and laughing like this is some sort of fucking like joke, and she just said hit him in the chest, bro. It was nowhere close to his chest, bro.
No, it's in the neck.
You hear that? Look at this bitch's face.
I can't.
Look at it. Look right now.
I can't.
Look at the smile on her face, bro. Chat, y'all see the smile on this bitch's face? This is a joke, Yep, exactly. It was in the neck, not on the chest, bitch. You stupid.
Right.
And then all of a sudden just tons of
the smiles, bro. I can't.
She's fucking laughing.
Stop smiling.
Blood gushing right out where his heart is.
Look at that. Right?
Look,
She
what's
said,
the F, dude?
I need a screenshot of this, please. This is her describing his shot to the chest. Dumb bitch can't even get it right. She's laughing.
And then he like fell over and slumped down, and everybody got.
Look at this. She hasn't stopped the whole time she talked. She had a smile.
Down and was screaming, and then we all ran.
Liberals.
Look at this bitch. She's happy, bro. She's probably PMSing right now, and she's like, yeah.
Can you describe just
Somebody's happy.
Did he appear to be moving afterward or what?
Not at all. I personally believe he was dead on impact.
Oh my goodness. What happened after?
This bitch is now a forensic examiner. She doesn't know where the bullet went through his neck, but she said it went through his chest. But by her examination, he was dead by impact. The fuck? With the smile on your face, bitch.
What did you see?
We just, everyone.
These bitches are Jays and they all work at Planned Parenthood.
When it got down, everyone was so scared, and I just grabbed her, and my boss was with us, which is her mom. She was like, run, and we finally got up and followed the crowd, and I just kept holding her. I don't even have my shoes on. I left my keys, and everyone's just like scared. Like it's traumatizing. Like, you know, it scares. Like, I don't even want to go to school tomorrow, you know? Yeah. So I agree with.
She's trying to cry, but look at the smile on her face.
She's smiling.
She's trying to cry. And look at the smile on her chubby fucking face.
Bro.
These people are mocking it.
I've been saying this shit for a long time, bro.
The mockery. And now she's like, we don't even want to go to school. Bitch, no shit, you don't want to go to school. No,
I don't want to go to school tomorrow.
And look how nice mommy's hair looks. It's like they did their hair nice and perfect for this interview. And unfortunately, this is Fox, bro. Same bullshit, different name.
Yeah, I'm scared to go to school, but.
You heard the one shot. Were there multiple shots or?
Just one shot straight into Charlie Kirk, and that was it. And I think they got him.
Smiling,
bitch. Miss, look at that. I mean, I can't go to a clip of her not smiling.
Charlie Kirk, and that was it. And I think they got him.
Smile.
And did you see the person who fired the shot or anything like that?
No, I just knew that it came to the right of me and went just directly into his heart.
I did. I got a picture of him.
Did you? What did you see as far as? I mean,
wait, you got a picture of it? So they shoot a fucking whatever. I don't know what the weapon was yet. I don't know if they said it. If you know in the chat, let me know. So they have, look at the smile on her face right now, by the way.
Right.
What the mom said, soon as the mom said she's got a picture of it, or wherever this blonde bitch is on the right, look at the bitch on the left. Look at the smile on her face.
Right. Did she say directly into his heart?
Yeah, she said it multiple times.
With a smile on her face.
With the smile on her face.
They're liberals.
I think because they're sick people.
Yeah, they are sick
people. This
they
is
need mental health.
She's a J for sure. I could see it. I don't know about these two, but this bitch is staring directly at the camera and said she's got a picture of it and stared directly. Look at her. Directly in the camera. I break this shit down because this is like, dude, this will all be script. This will all be gone. We won't be able to find this shit in like 6 months.
Nope.
This will all be just gone. It's probably why YouTube isn't even close to letting me get any viewers right now. Because that one single press conference should have gotten 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views, you know?
Easy.
Yeah, Lemon. It's definitely messed up, bro.
Yeah, Lemon.
It's definitely messed up, buddy.
How was the crowd reacting to him? I mean, he is somewhat known for being provocative, but what was going on beforehand? What was he talking about?
So the first student got up and they were talking about religion, Mormonism, and Christianity. And the second student to get up was talking about transgenderism and how gun violence has been very frequent with that community. And that is when it happened. Pretty ironic.
Yeah.
Ah, look at that one. I was waiting for that bitch to give us a Joker smile.
There it is.
She said too.
What do you got to say about that, Del?
Del, how you feel about your people?
Gun violence has been very frequent with that community, and that is when it happened. Pretty ironic.
Yeah.
Right there.
Like right after, during,
Stop
right on that
smiling.
topic.
It hasn't went away.
Like, yeah, it's when he got shot in the heart.
Yeah.
What did you all see?
Yeah, right. That's when he got shot in the heart. Wow.
In the heart.
This is fucked up, bro.
It is.
Actually a really fucked up video. And this bitch right here, I hope the internet just rips her the fuck up, bro.
What did you see?
Well, I was about to enter the building. I heard what I thought was a gunshot, and I hurried and took cover. And then I saw the students running out, and I saw her. She was panicking.
Wait a minute. I gotta correct this shit as I go. I'm sorry, y'all. But if she got a picture of it, she said she heard the shot and immediately went to cover. When did she have time to make a fucking picture of it?
Maybe she was recording. I don't know.
Was she recording because she knew it was coming?
I don't know. Probably because she was just one of the people that wanted it to happen. I don't know. Obviously, she's not upset about it.
Right? She doesn't like the guy. We don't know if she does, but
yeah.
If I were a betting man, I would say that these are some cucked out liberals, right?
I would fucking bet the farm on it.
I would bet this lady is Kyle Broflovsky's mom, right? She's just the big fat bitch, right? The Jew bitch. That's her, bro. She even has the same hairstyle. Just make it red, bro. That's her. Next to her, JJ. The JJ. I don't know what this next dyke's gonna say, but this is a mockery of what we're watching right now, honestly.
She's having a panic attack. So then I grabbed her, and we ran through the tunnel, and then just brought her to my car over here to get her to calm down. So,
You?
I was watching from pretty close up, and I heard a pop, and I thought, no, that nobody's shooting firecrackers, right? This is the middle of the day. And then I watched a fountain of blood come out of the side of his neck like a water fountain. And it was surreal.
Okay, now I gotta stop it again. This bitch over here said the heart at least 4 or 5 times. Nobody corrected her. Now this chick literally said the neck.
Yep.
Let's rewind it just so everybody knows. I'm only 2 minutes and 55 minutes into a 6-minute fucking video. Just to let everybody see. I don't give a shit. Y'all guys see it for yourself. Remember this shit. Look, she's pointing right to his neck, right there. Remember what that bitch said at the beginning that wouldn't stop smiling. I can't wait to hear what this bitch has to say.
You know, the one that's got pictures of it, too.
Brought her to my car over here to get her to calm down. So,
You?
I was watching from pretty close up.
Is that a trans? Literally. How ironic would it be if that was a trans, too, on top of it all? Because that sounds like a dude to me.
And I
Looks
heard a
like a dude. Look at the jawline.
pop, and I thought, no, that nobody's shooting firecrackers, right? This is the middle of the day. And then I watched a fountain of blood come out of the side of his neck like a water fountain. And it was surreal. Everyone dropped. And I was like, where's the gunman? I don't see any gunman. And then I dropped because I'm just a very logical thinker like that. And so, yeah. And then a friend of mine drove me over here, just barely dropped me off, but he got a picture of the gunman.
Okay, so I'm mistaken. This broad got the picture because she's just like that. She needs to be a logical thinker. So, bitch, why didn't you correct the bitch at the beginning of this whole interview saying what in the heart it was the neck? You're so fucking logical. Please explain to us all.
And it's pretty embarrassing. He got his pants pulled down as they took him down. And
oh my God, this is a humiliation ritual. What the fuck? This is a humiliation ritual, bro.
Oh,
this is kind of rough to watch because this is not main. This is what they do to every event, though. They're gonna make this guy look as bad, and they're gonna bring him down as much as possible. He clearly pissed off a bunch of J's, a bunch of LGs.
Those are a bunch of indoctrinated college students, man.
He sent me a
Except for
picture.
the mom.
He was wearing garment bottoms, or what looked like white knee shorts. Just, Utah.
Obviously a volatile.
Wait, what? Utah. Why did she say that?
Utah.
What?
Obviously.
Shorts. Just, down as they took him down. And he sent me a picture. He was wearing garment bottoms, or what looked like white knee shorts. Just, Utah.
Obviously a volatile situation. And what was the crowd?
God, look at her face. I got to rewind it again. Y'all,
Dude, this is sad.
This is pathetic. Look
Pathetic
at the
as
chick.
fuck.
I'm going to pause it, but look at the blonde when she says this. There's still more people to speak. Look at the blonde when she says this.
Obviously a volatile situation.
Look at that.
You fucking bitch.
Look at that.
He's gonna get. Just wait till tomorrow.
Believe this shit. Yeah, for real, bro. Thanks, Sloth. Slot baller. Thanks, bro. Trying to bring y'all some real shit the best we can. I know it's like, bro, this is impromptu as hell. But look at the smile on this bitch's face, dude.
It's hard.
I know. It's hard that she just said he got shot right in his heart and laughed.
Right.
It was almost like it was another symbol. Look at this.
I'm facing
face. I don't know, man. And that the tranny had every single fucking the tranny literally like gave. Oh, we don't know where the shooter is. Well, we don't like, bro. What are y'all, the CIA? I mean, these are definitely some crisis actors, and this bitch is too fucking happy, bro.
Who the hell hears the shot, watches somebody go down, and then look around? I'm getting down on the ground as soon as possible.
She just witnessed the murder, and she's laughing.
Dude, she laughed the whole thing. She's like trying not to giggle almost.
Yeah, bro. Then randomly just says Utah.
Like, it's just Utah. Utah. What the fuck does that mean?
Any other people reacting to this exact video on YouTube right now, bro? Because this is fucking unreal, for real.
And what was the crowd?
Still smiles. She hasn't.
I can't believe it.
And she's now looking at her people, bro. Why did that bitch just say Utah out of nowhere? Like, why? What the fuck was that?
And she lives there, and that's where it was held. And she said, "No, that's just Utah." What the hell was that? You're right.
Sure, just Utah.
Just Utah.
No, I don't know. That sounds like some dumb shit Jonah would say. Literally, No, I don't know, Jonah.
Over a pair of shorts and how he dresses or whatever.
Tried to describe him
like Utah,
some, like granny panties, and then it was like, or some like it was like some like spandex shorts is what he was wearing.
Yeah,
they did then they had to, it was like, bro, we're halfway through.
Crowd's reaction when all of this happened. You said you were standing there, a little frozen, it sounds like. What was the crowd's reaction?
Thanks for painting the picture for her.
Yeah. Little
freaked out and screamed. And then after everyone was leaving, there was just a lot of confusion until the cops started making everyone leave because people were still standing around and talking and in clusters, but the majority had run. And so, after that, the police forced everyone in and they started roping off the courtyard in yellow police tape. And then as we were walking through the hall, policemen with large
The campus was being shut down.
What?
I'll see with the police.
What is going on, bro?
Wait, what's going on?
What just happened?
I thought that was you.
No. That is not me, bro.
Man, they're already erasing everything.
Was there a police presence there from the beginning?
Is that a green screen?
That look what to me.
Is that a green screen? Yo, that's a fucking green screen.
I don't know what that is or the
That's
explanation,
not
but
no
dude, that ain't normal.
background. Look at the lights in the background. That's not a fucking street. Look, right where my fucking pointer is. That's a projector, dude. Look, there's the circle right there. That's a projector.
It don't look right, that's for sure.
That is a green screen, dude. Hold on. Look how it does this.
I'll see with the police. Was there a police presence there from the beginning? You know, how did it unfold?
Yeah, so there definitely was a police presence there. I saw some.
Yeah, there's no fucking way that's even the street behind them. Like, what are they conducting the interview in the middle of the street? This is weird, bro. I feel like, what am I watching right now?
And to come right after the South Park episode. Dude, it's gonna raise more red flags. Sorry.
No, I want to go back. If there's anybody watching, if not, I don't give a fuck. This is just
I don't care either.
I don't give a shit.
There's 8 in there, I see.
Y'all, hey, hit 1 in the chat if you think this is some weird shit.
Hit like in the chat if you want to help.
And then as we were walking through the hall, policemen with large
stops right in the middle.
The campus was being shut down.
I'll see with the police. Was there a police presence there from the beginning? You know, how did it unfold?
Yeah, so there definitely was a police presence there. I saw some on top of the balcony above, and some below. And of course, you have.
So if there was police on top of the balcony, wouldn't they have seen the shooting or heard it? You would think. I think this bitch. We got. I wish I was a detective, bro. I'd be having this bitch in the fight. I'd be having her in the interrogation room, bro, ripping her up.
Yep.
Kirk's own kind of bodyguards around. But I will definitely say we saw a lot more.
Oh, is that so funny? Is that so funny? Wouldn't it be funny if that truck just clipped her in the back while she's smiling with the mirror? Just clipped her. Just like, then I heard her. Not like unalive her. Just like clipped her in the back. Make her feel that shit.
After the shooting, of course.
Oh my God, bro.
Bro. What the fuck kind of interview is this?
Going on? You want to smile? Is this funny?
Dude, these are the liberals we live with.
These are the people that we're going to have to worry about?
Yeah.
Really? And you wonder why we don't like liberals.
No shit.
Of course. You said you may have seen something.
Well, I'm just saying Charlie Kirk is a hero.
He is. Absolutely. Pray
He's
for
absolutely
him.
a
We don't
hero.
know if he's still alive.
Everybody in there was very concerned for him. And all I could think of was go towards Charlie because I just want to know if he was okay. You know, a lot of people like him. He's a very courageous man.
What did you see? Can you just recap what you saw?
Yeah, I saw him just go over to the side. So everybody then dispersed and ran into the buildings or all over. But so I went toward Charlie, and then pretty soon they got somebody. The police arrested someone. They were dragging him all the way down.
I'm gonna go ahead and call bullshit on this one, Tim.
Bro, did you hear what she just said?
Yeah, she's a bunch of bullshit.
No, Ryan, don't talk right. Just 1 second. Hold on. Hear what she just said.
And pretty soon they got somebody. The police arrested someone. They were dragging him all the way down.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. So from what I heard, well, they were dragging Charlie.
No,
To
she
the,
said somebody, the police
yeah,
arrested someone. They were dragging him down.
yeah, you know. And in another interview, I heard they were dragging Charlie to get him on a
Well, we
thing.
did. We watched the video
But
dragging Charlie.
yeah,
He said the police, the chick right here just said she saw the police arrest and drag somebody away.
right. And it's always somebody, and ends up not being that.
But in what we just heard, the shooter was on top of a building
200
footage.
yards away, they said.
Yeah. No, I heard 70 earlier. Now what they say
Yeah,
now, I don't know, but I know for a fact I heard 70.
I heard 72. You know, I heard 72, and I heard 200, and I heard 70, and then. But I've heard so many different stories already. It's like, you know, it's a good thing you're doing this.
Older man, white hair, blue shirt. You know, so I hope that was him. I hope they got him.
And you all are physically okay? I mean, I know what you experienced.
Oh, she doesn't even describe the motherfucker, bro. That was kind of what you described earlier, Ryan, to be honest.
Hope they got him.
And you all are physically okay? I mean,
older man, white hair, blue shirt. You know, so
is that the old guy that said that he would do it again if he could?
Yeah. That's the guy. That's what they say.
hope that was him. I hope they got him.
and you all are physically okay? I mean, I know what you experienced was
Watch
certainly
this
very
bitch
traumatic,
with
but
a
you're
smile.
physically unharmed.
Yeah, the man who, after they took him down, he yelled, "I'd do it again."
Wow.
Bro, the homegirl just said it, Ryan.
Holy fuck.
Listen.
Who, after they took him down, he yelled, "I'd do it again."
You just hear that. Witness just said they dragged him away and he yelled, "I'd do it again." But now we're gonna have to watch the police thing. Now we're gonna have to call their bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow. I think his name's George.
All right, we're gonna send it back to you. We'll continue to talk.
Hold on, bitch. Hold on. The smile on this bitch's face on the way out.
The camera person, that guy, all four of them, all of them.
This shit. Look at this shit. Who is she looking at? Why is she smiling so hard?
What the fuck, bro?
This is
They're smiling
to me, bro.
They're smiling the whole time, the whole fucking
This chick's
interview.
glowing, and she said they shot him right in the heart, bro. He did not get shot. In the heart. Nobody corrected him, and the news put this out. Like, dude, why did you put it out when you have two different witnesses saying where he got shot in two different spots?
I know. Was there one by the left?
Because that way you can question everything. Like, are they going to now say this wasn't real or what? I don't know. But who cares? I'm not even. I'm flabbergasted at how fucking fucked that was, bro. We're gonna have to clip that whole segment out.
Yeah, save it too, so it doesn't get
we
taken
need
down.
to keep that. That's what I'm saying. Put that somewhere. I'm gonna download this one because I want to make sure when it boils down to it, we're gonna be able to remember this.
We'll continue to talk to people who witnessed this and update you as we get more information.
Okay, so no, we're not gonna watch the Browns. So now I'm gonna go back to. Did y'all watch this stuff, bro? Let's see what the chat's saying. What's up, Chase? How you doing, brother? The brunette doesn't like how evil the blonde is. Yeah, man. It looked like the brunette wasn't feeling it. It looked like the brunette was not feeling it either, bro. You're right. You're right, dude. It looked like the brunette was not feeling it. Thanks. The world is a lie. Appreciate it, brother. What's up, Fabian? Exactly. Hey, man, you're not lying. The world is a stage, brother.
Hey, you can come in and say that. Hey, Fabian, what's up, brother? I miss you too, but you can come in here and say that every time, bro. We'll be listening.
It just is, dude. I mean, this is just a setup for the next. I mean, this is like right on par, man. Tomorrow's September 11th, dude. It's right on par. Who's shocked? Yeah, Slot. She's giggling. So, dude gets shot and everyone stays there. Seems really off. Exactly. None of this seems, dude. None of this makes no sense, bro. None of this makes sense at all. How you doing, Chase? Again, my brother.
What's up, Chase?
Yeah, the world is definitely a lie, bro. It is a lie, bro. All this shit's a lie. We're gonna fucking expose these bitches. I just want all you people to please, who's watching, because YouTube says 6 people. I believe there's more than that. Look, guys, remember this stuff. Mentally write this down in your brain, because this shit won't be around. This interview won't be around. Remember this stuff, guys. Remember the bullshit they tell us when anything real, when any of this shit ever happens. Remember this stuff. I'm keeping going with this because I'm naturally like starting to gain momentum as into information and understanding what's going on. So it's becoming a better show because I started having no clue. And yeah, this is starting to sound like some bullshit, bro. Folks that stand for family and Jesus are a threat. Folks that stand for family and Jesus are a threat. What?
Huh?
What? Please reiterate your fucking.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna mute you.
Hurry up, please repeat that comment again.
Yeah, do that again. One more, Russell. One more time, Russell.
One more time, Russell. What you got to say, bro? I just want this documented. Go ahead, say it, bro.
The world is a lie. What shooting isn't planned, homie?
No, he gets it. Oh, I get what you're now saying, Russell. You're saying that if we stand for, I get it. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. When I read it, I read
same here.
Stand for family and Jesus are a threat, like we're the threat. But what you're saying is they're making us the threat, but really we're the ones standing for the truth. We're standing for Jesus. We're standing for our country. You know, the people that speak on the real stuff, we're the real threat. Yeah, I agree, Russell. Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry.
My bad.
I misread that. Me and Ryan did. We're a little we're a little
it's tough
tied
to keep
up.
up on the comments. Yeah.
This is very hard to take in, brother. You know, it's not hard. Like I'm not like, you know.
Yeah.
But
What? Why?
The beginning,
How?
you watch the first hour of this show, and then watch the second hour. As I gain the knowledge of what really is going on, you can see where my brain flips. So you can see that, you know, there's a lot more starting to come on. He means they're a threat to the enemy. Yeah. The opposite of exactly what I thought. My bad, bro. Charlie Kirk stands for family and Jesus. People see that as a threat. Yeah, Billy. Yep. And he stands for, you know, and he says a lot of truthful stuff. I mean, you know, stuff that, you know, I always tell people this. The truth hurts, man. You know,
yeah.
The truth hurts, bro.
It fucking does.
The truth is not an easy thing. You know,
it takes a strong person to want to know the truth. Honestly.
Yeah, you think it's easy for like
No.
even to get up here and try? Like, bro, you guys, anybody that's been rocking with me for the last year or two, y'all know all the different phases I've gone through trying to get the shit out. You run through so much, brother. And so, yeah, man, we need to take a mental note of this stuff. Now, we just saw that interview, right? We saw that interview. Do you guys now want to listen to what the governor said and what the police say now that we listen to that interview of what these people said? Because I only heard a part of it, and like it didn't seem right at all. It reminded me of Las Vegas. I kind of want to hear it in full, honestly, because I'm not gonna listen to it again. Like once I get off this live, bro, I ain't going back doing Charlie Kirk. Fuck, I might go back live and play his interview he did with Tucker recently in memory of him or something. I wasn't like a giant Charlie Kirk fan. I didn't dislike him. I wasn't like a fan. I just knew that he stood on certain things. And I respected that, whether I agreed or not. I just didn't really pay much attention to him, honestly. I would be lying to you if I said I did. You know, I've watched a lot of his stuff. Don't get me wrong. He's been around for a grip. But I didn't like get up and watch his video every morning or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't one of the guys for me.
I watched Charlie at least half hour every morning.
Okay, so now that here we go. Let's watch this. Let's see what we got. And then I'll probably end it after this, most likely. Unless I could find some new stuff. But I'm going to break this one down more. We already heard it live. I'm going to break this one down. I'm going to catch these bitches in their lies as we go, bro. Straight up. I thought I saw... How come some comments show up on some and some don't on the other? Hold on. Let me get to this one. Like right now, man, I swear I just saw Nut comment. No, he didn't. Yep, so same, bro. Not a huge fan, but had my respect. Exactly, Russell. And that's what life is, bro. You know, you don't gotta necessarily like, bro, even if that happened to anybody on the left, bro, I wouldn't be able to smile and laugh. Look, dude, it's a human life. So for those girls to be laughing like that is pretty fucked up that they even played that on the news. So disrespectful. Even let's just say, you know, some people, we could even go like, I don't know if I'm on all comments, actually. Good question, Billy.
I know I was.
Yeah, I am. So, all right, let's see what they say, and let's go.
That is so very true, and you can see this is a live picture and potentially any moment now. I think they're about to give a mic check real briefly. So, Mike, thank you so much for your time here live now from Fox. I appreciate your time. I'm glad. Obviously, so much. All right, let's quick.
Charge Robert Bowles, Bo Mason. Then we'll hear from the FBI Special Agent in Charge, Robert Bowles. We'll then hear from Utah Valley University Vice President Val Peterson, who's been in touch with President Jimenez. And then we'll hear from Governor Cox. I'll turn the time over to Commissioner Mason.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bo Mason, Commissioner for the Utah Department of Public Safety. Today at approximately 12:20 Mountain Standard Time, political influencer Charlie Kirk was shot at an event at the Utah Valley University. He was taken by private vehicle to Timpanogos Hospital, where he later passed. The Utah Department of Public Safety will be co-leading this criminal investigation to find this killer, along with the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
To find his killer. Right off rip. They already just right off rip.
We're working in unison with the county sheriff's office, the local police department, and the university police department, all of which have been very cooperative and fully engaged in this process. Shortly after the shooting, we did have a suspect in custody, George Zinn, but he was released from custody after we identified that he did not match the shooting suspect and was not an accurate person of interest. However, he has been booked into the county jail by Utah Valley University Police Department for obstruction of justice. We do still have an active investigation for the person of interest. This incident occurred with a large crowd around. There was one shot fired and one victim. While the suspect is at large, we believe this was a targeted attack towards one individual. This is a tragic moment in our state and in our country. As we heal, we encourage everyone who is struggling with news of the incident to call 988, our state mental health crisis line. In addition to that, our partners with the FBI will also be discussing other ways we can communicate through the public for tips and other information.
This guy can't say communicate for shit, dude. This guy's tried to say communicate like 4 times. Like, dude can't speak, bro. You're not a good public speaker, man. You said they said call that hotline, bro. You said that shit like it was some sort of like agency, bro. You did not give no number, bro. You just said that all in one. Sounded like Father Time doing his fucking lines, bro. Come on now.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the FBI, we extend our sincerest condolences to the family and friends of Charlie Kirk. Our thoughts are also with the people who witnessed this traumatic event. We know that what you experienced was very difficult. Our thoughts are with you as well. As soon as we heard about the shooting, special agents and personnel from the Salt Lake Field Office responded immediately. We have full resources devoted to this investigation, including tactical, operational, investigative, and intelligence. To be clear, the FBI will fully support and co-lead this investigation alongside with our partners. We are working on setting up a digital media tip line, and as soon as it's established, we'll get that information out to everyone. I know there's a lot of questions. This is very much an active case, and this investigation is in its early stages. We are following all the leads and all the evidence. If anyone has any information, please report it to the FBI or local law enforcement. Thank you.
On behalf of President Jimenez, who we've been communicating with, and she's on her way back right now, I say that on behalf of Utah Valley University, we are shocked and saddened by the tragic passing of Charlie Kirk. We express our sincere condolences to the Kirk family. We grieve with our students, faculty, and staff who bore witness to this unspeakable tragedy. He was invited by the student group Turning Point USA to speak on our campus. We firmly believe that UVU is a place to share ideas and to debate openly and respectfully. Any attempt to infringe on those rights has no place here. We do not condone any form of violence at UVU and seek to make our campus a safe place for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this dark and tragic occasion. I want to thank our law enforcement officers who are leading this investigation, starting with Chief Long and his response here with the UVU Police Department. We're grateful.
It was Chief Long.
For your and your team, the speakers that you've just heard from.
Chief Long Cox about to be on investigation. Everybody watch out.
Who are co-leading this investigation. I also want to recognize Sheriff Mike Smith, who has been an invaluable partner as this investigation moves forward. I've been in touch with President Trump, with FBI Director Kash Patel. We are completely aligned with our state and federal partners as we work through this case. Now, this is a dark day for our state. It's a tragic day for our nation. I want to be very clear that this is a political assassination. We are celebrating 250 years of the founding of this great nation.
It's not Ryan, you guys. It's not Ryan. It's the video. Straight up. It's not Ryan. I muted him.
Ryan, mute yourself. It's scratching.
It's not him. It's not Ryan.
Wow.
It's
Hey,
not
me?
you. It's not you, bro. It's not you. It's the video.
Thanks,
Document the Declaration of Independence. That this great experiment on which we embarked together 250 years ago, that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. The first one of those is life. And today, a life was taken. Charlie Kirk was first and foremost a husband and a dad to 2 young children. He was also very much politically involved, and that's why he was here on campus. Charlie believed in the power of free speech and debate to shape ideas and to persuade people. Historically, our university campuses in this nation and here in the state of Utah have been the place where truth and ideas are formulated and debated. And that's what he does. He comes on college campuses and he debates. That is foundational to the formation of our country, to our most basic constitutional rights. And when someone takes the life of a person because of their ideas or their ideals, then that very constitutional foundation is threatened.
Dang. I'm gonna take back. This dude's speaking some truth. I didn't hear the beginning, but he definitely didn't come in talking crazy. And is this the governor that's speaking right now? No, this is sheriff. What is this? What is it? Who is this guy? Am I on mute? No. Who is this guy?
This officer. Officers give up update on Charlie Kirk. I don't know who the hell he is.
Now, we have a person of interest in custody. The investigation is ongoing. But I want to make it crystal clear right now to whoever did this, we will find you. We will try you. And we will hold you accountable to the furthest extent of the law. And I just want to remind people that we still have the death penalty here in the state of Utah.
Oh.
I find that weird.
I find it too. I'm thinking in my head, is it you, motherfucker? You know? Is it you?
This guy?
To me, I'm on just, I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, bro. He said something about the death penalty.
Yeah, man. He said he...
No, hold on, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're saying right now. Please.
Go ahead.
It's okay. Trump just came out today because a woman was stabbed on a train by a black dude, a Ukrainian refugee that just came over here. She's like 23 years old. And he said that exact same sentence. The only thing he added was that we're going to get him to have a quick trial and we're going to give him the death penalty. I mean, it was like, dude, it was like they already convicted him, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, he was guilty. Obviously, he stabbed her on a train, but like, seems like they're trying to get this death penalty thing like popping real up because a lot of people are getting away. I don't know. I've got to really think deeper, but my brain's way off from what you were thinking. Do I think this guy has anything to do with Charlie Kirk's death? I don't know. I don't know what his position is. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I don't. If I were to think, no, I don't. But by the end of this, I'll let you know my opinion.
I got a question.
What?
Why, with all the drones that we have flying around, why can't we figure this out? Why couldn't they identify the shooter? Why couldn't they? This is none of this makes sense to me.
No, we know that though, dude.
All
That's
right,
what I'm saying.
come on.
We know that, but we know that. Why? We know with
I mean-
all the listen, dude. I say this all the time, man. If I was on that campus and I wanted to go smoke a joint and I went to the side of the building, I would get caught in 2.7 seconds. Dude.
Exactly.
They would have 87 different fucking camera angles of me doing it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
That's what I'm asking. Like, wow.
You're on a college campus. You're telling me there's not cameras?
No drones?
I don't know about the drones, but possibly.
For that type of situation, I think they would have drones flying.
I mean, my thing is this, dude. They said that there was police up on the people in the last video said that there was police up on the balcony. That's where the shot came from, most likely.
Yes,
I'm trying to take this all in. They're leaving something out, but maybe I think they're setting us up, bro. I feel like this guy's doing the same thing they did when when Mr. Floyd got unalived. He's riling at the other side up now, bro. That's what I'm seeing. I didn't want to say it, but it came out.
Definitely very well planned. You know, just like Homeless was saying, you know,
the death penalty, dude. Why? Why did he say the death penalty in that? Like he brought that up as an agenda to because they say never let a good tragedy go to waste. He brought that up for a reason. He said death penalties. I'm telling you, that's just, dude, y'all take this mental note of today.
And I just want to remind people that we still have the death penalty here in the state of Utah. Our nation is broken. We've had political assassinations recently in Minnesota. We had an attempted assassination on the governor of Pennsylvania. And we had an attempted assassination on a presidential candidate and former president of the United States, and now current president of the United States.
Yeah, I was about to say, you better say Kurt Mo.
Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk. Our hearts are broken. We mourn with his wife, his children, his family, his friends. We mourn as a nation. If anyone in the sound of my voice celebrated even a little bit at the news of this shooting, I would beg you to look in the mirror and to see if you can find a better angel in there somewhere. I don't care what his politics are. I care that he was an American. We desperately need our country. We desperately need leaders in our country. But more than the leaders, we just need every single person in this country to think about where we are and where we want to be. To ask ourselves, is this it? Is this what 250 years has wrought on us? I pray that that's not the case. I pray that those who hated.
Wow, guys. I just tried to say good point to Ish. It wouldn't even let me type a comment in my own chat, bro. saying that it was possible spam because I typed in caps. But yet that whole entire time, all we did was spend all day sniping people with fucking caps.
This guy right here seems sus to me.
You don't trust this guy for nothing.
Me? No.
Yeah. He's going off the top of his dome, man. He's not acting.
He doesn't even, I don't. Yeah.
He's going on. I mean, I'm not gonna deny your.
He's definitely acting,
dude.
What Charlie Cook stood for will put down their social media and their pens and pray for his family, and that all of us will try to find a way to stop hating our fellow Americans. With that, we're happy to take a few questions.
The FBI director is posting that a suspect is in custody. I would just like clarification. Do you or do you not have a suspected shooter in custody?
We have a person of interest in custody that is being interviewed right now. We do.
That is not George Zinn.
That is not George Zinn. Okay. That is correct.
Are you still
searching or looking for another shooter or anybody else related?
Yes, we are actively looking for anyone and everyone who has any possible information relating to the shooting.
Can you tell us?
So, do you think they got somebody that? My head's spun, dude. Because again, when I started this show, we've only been live for 2 hours. When I started this show, it was live reports that there was an active shooter on the run. We've heard multiple different stories, dude. I mean, a bunch of different stories.
Like 8.
Details about the suspect being taken into custody, where, how long ago?
We cannot at this point, but we will get you that information when we can.
Is there believed to be a second individual involved in the shooting?
I agree. I think these motherfuckers in the suit know more than this cat does. But I wouldn't be shocked because the guy from Vegas sure as hell was a bull-faced liar. And he ended up in Maui.
At this point, there is no information that would lead us to believe that there is a second person involved.
Okay, so then why would you be looking for another shooter if you got the suspect in?
Right.
You guys are just making no sense to me. They're making no sense. They're like giving us both sides, 2 sides. They're like literally giving us a whole bunch of nothing, like a lot of information that leads us to like where we're gonna sit here and not know shit, just like Las Vegas.
All right. Yeah, and this could start a fucking like
a
civil war in the streets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And here we go. It's like this is the fucking gunfire. Get ready.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude? Like you guys are just trying to start civil war. Like but you got these liberals sitting there laughing at the whole interview. That blew my fucking mind.
What's up, Westfall? Yeah, bro.
What's up, Joe?
Shit, bro.
What
Not
up,
even
Joe?
right. It's like I don't even care if we like the guy or not. It's still bullshit.
Yeah. Not good.
It's still bullshit, regardless.
Oh, bullshit. They're fucking with us.
Definitely. I'm ready. Bro. This is just coming to a crescendo. It's gonna have to happen at some point.
Oh, it's gonna happen soon.
It's gonna have to happen at some point. And these little snowflakes that are, definitely tragic, man. You should have seen the video we watched earlier. I might break it down again before I get off. That's how effed up it is.
Did you guys talk about the possible shooting?
Or at least break it down tomorrow again. Because, dude, that video, there was probably more than we even caught, but I broke it down frame for frame, dude. I don't know how much better you could break it down, but, dude.
Do you want to talk about what we know there?
Yeah. The only information we have on the suspect, the possible shooter, is taken from closed circuit TV here on campus. We do have that. We're analyzing it.
Closer to TV here on campus? What's that mean? Is that just like a camera, like a TV camera? Like,
I don't speak liberal.
Speak, please.
Suspect, the possible shooter, is taken from closed circuit TV here on campus.
Closed circuit TV? Closer to TV. Closed circuit TV. The fuck you saying, bro? Where did you get the footage, homie? The fuck does that mean? Chat. Anybody in the chat got an idea before I move? Yeah, security cameras.
Security cameras, Joe says. Like, dude, we just got done talking about that.
Yeah. Means it's not on Wi-Fi. Okay. It goes to a DVR so it can be dubbed and fucked with. Is that what you're telling me?
Westfall, where are the drones?
Does that mean that they could easily manipulate it once it gets there? It goes to DVR. Okay.
So we gotta wait, or what? Like, how much longer?
Wait for what?
All this shit to come out.
Yeah, it's like exactly, dude. It's like the Epstein video, man. That shit's gonna be dubbed. It's like, okay, like if you work at like some sort of store or something, it goes straight to a recorder. You know what I'm saying? It goes straight to a recorder, and then from there, it then gets dubbed after. Like it just gets saved, and then you flip it onto it the next day. It's just constantly recording, and after so long, it just gets erased and moves on. Thanks, world. Yes, these guys no search, the drone in the sky records everything. Yeah, and there's no search. The drone in the sky records everything. This is all a show. They know exactly where the guy came from and what car he drove. Everything is recorded all the time. That's what I said. I agree, Westfall. I agree.
Do have that. We're analyzing it, but it is security camera footage, so you can kind of guess what the quality of that is. But we do know dressed in all dark clothing, but we don't have a much better description other than that.
Where do you think the shot came from?
The shot came from here on campus, from a location at a third, potentially from a roof. Yes, a longer distance shot from a roof.
So to clarify, with the security camera footage you have and the person of interest that's in custody, does that match up?
That's what we're trying to decipher right now.
So did FBI or DHS have anything on the threat board this morning?
I can't speak about it.
I'll just say that the investigation's ongoing, and as soon as we have further information, we will be sure to release it.
Any indications of foreign intelligence involvement?
As of now, I can't comment on any of that.
Can you talk a little bit about the security of the event itself? Who was there security-wise, and what happens on these kind of events?
So my name is Jeff Long. I'm the police chief here at UVU, and I'll tell you right now, we're devastated. We're small.
Okay, this is Jeffrey Longcock. This is the actual chief of police. So I still don't know who that other guy was.
Small police department. We have a very large campus. We have over 40,000 students, and we love our students. We love our visitors, and we're devastated by what happened today. This is the police chief's nightmare. I'm very saddened for the Kirk family. I know his wife and parents found out about this. You know, obviously he's away from home. He's here in Utah. They find out by a police officer that visits their home. That's tragic. Nobody wants that. But I can tell you about our venue today. This was an open venue. This was outside. We did have 6 officers working that event. We had probably over 3,000 people that were in attendance.
It sat down in kind of a bowl area here on the central campus. We have a waterfall area. And so he was kind of in a lower area surrounded by buildings. We had some plainclothes police officers that were in the crowd as well. We train for these things, and you think you have things covered, and these things. Unfortunately, they happen. You try to get your bases covered, and unfortunately today we didn't. And because of that, we had this tragic incident. So we did have officers there. We had Charlie Kirk's team. He has a security team that travels with him, and they were here with him when he was shot.
Was the gun recovered?
I'm sorry. See?
Was the weapon recovered?
At this point,
He lied. Yes, there was a weapon recovered. Fuck that. I've watched enough fucking body language shit. When he asked them, watch his face, and then look what his answer is. Watch him.
We did have officers there. We had Charlie Kirk's team. He has a security team that travels with him, and they were here with him when he was shot.
Was the gun recovered?
I'm sorry. See?
Was the weapon recovered?
At this point, I can't disclose that.
He knows, bro. Yes, there was one recovered. How? If it was the AR style thing that they like to flex around so much, don't you think they would have been flashing that already, saying with the AR style, blah 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 blah.
About mass shooting, was that person apprehended, and do you know who asked that question?
Say the question again. I don't know if I understand what you're saying.
When Charlie Kirk was shot, he was answering a question about mass shootings specifically. Was that person apprehended, and do you know who asked that question?
I do not. We do not have that at this moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have time for just one more question, so thank you.
Yeah, a question for the chief as well. Was it your team or Kirk's team or a combination of both that kind of
now, Ryan, if you want to think of a fucking suspect, this dude looks more suspect to me than the tall bald guy. Maybe the tall bald guy's a better fucking actor. Maybe they're in on it together and he's playing the dummy and this is playing, you know?
I think definitely they're in it together.
All of them, you can see the guys in the background, dude. Look at them all. They look like they have no soul, bro. I don't know how to explain it, man.
The security protocol for the event?
So we work together. He has his team, and they do this all over the country. We all know that. This is not uncommon for them. They're very comfortable on campuses, and I was coordinating with his lead security guy, and so we were working together.
Was this a sharpshooter type shot? Was this a
Ladies and gentlemen, that's those are all the questions that will be answered today.
Why wouldn't they let these questions get off? Why, when they started wanting real facts, did they say, okay, we're going to end this now?
Bro.
This reminds me of Las Vegas, dude. I'm telling you. This reeks of bullshit. I'm sorry, Charlie Kirk, buddy. They did you dirty, bro.
Yep.
They did you dirty, bro. I'm sorry, man. Hey, Westfall, did you see the last one I did with that chick laughing the whole time when they did it? Should we watch it one more time or not?
Maybe if Westfall hasn't seen it.
Westfall. I'm just saying, bro, if you want to break down what these people said, bro, I feel like that's the most hardcore one. I mean, I can try to find other people, but I feel like that laughing bitch, it is a sad world, bro.
All
but
three of them.
I think she said a lot, bro. Let's see if this is it. No, this isn't it. Hold on. Yeah, this is it right here.
I just got a notification that said that they were hiding all the Charlie Kirk shit.
I just told you I went to watch the Instagram shooting again. Well, the video of that chick that I showed you guys, taken down.
No way. No way.
Facts.
Wow.
I don't have it no more. It's gone. I'll show you guys if I can. It says video unavailable. This video is private. I swear to God, dude. I'm going to see if I can show it to you guys. I told you it wouldn't last long, didn't I? We just watched this shit right live, bro. They already scratched it, bro. Bro, we got the badass breakdown, though. We got the breakdown. Fuck y'all. We got that shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the video again. And see if I just can replay it. I think we got that shit, dude. Because it's gone now. Yeah, completely gone, dude.
No way.
Gone. Gone, bro. I'm going to show. Look, guys. You know how we're going to keep that video alive? And you know how we're going to keep that shit popping? We're going to fucking go ahead and go live again another time. And we're just going to react to our own video. That's why they weren't sending it out. I was like, bro, I knew this was going to fuck us by doing this shit. See, y'all, whenever you do real shit and you really want to get the truth out, YouTube, they don't fucking like me, bro. I'm their worst enemy. They want me talking about Fox News, bro. They don't want me talking about, hey, what's this motherfucker saying? Yeah, that video's gone, dude. Gone, gone, gone.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't exist. Wow. Let's go to this and see what they're saying live. Now they're at commercial, motherfuckers. Nah. Hold on, guys. Maybe I can find these videos. Here's more reaction. Hold on.
And debate passionately.
Hold on,
yet
guys. Hold
peacefully.
on, guys. I gotta go back.
Are keeping America and their
This
two
is
young
what Bill
children and their
Clinton
families
said. Hold
in
on,
our
hold on,
prayers.
hold on. I gotta go back.
All the specificity needed that the report went in, but it didn't do anything, or it got kind of lost in the shuffle of all the other reports that came in.
We have rates of gun violence that are 10 or 20 times higher than Canada, the European Union, Mexico, or, what have you. So that's something concrete that we can do to try to turn this nightmare around. Obviously, I don't want people engaged in political violence of any kind, whether it's with guns or knives or fists. The whole point of having a social contract is that we resolve our conflicts non-violently through the political process.
Some Republican members of Congress have blamed Democrats at this point, and the rhetoric from the left as a result for this shooting. I mean, do you think that rings true at all?
Well, first of all, I haven't seen any reports about who the shooter was or who the killer was. And I think it doesn't help a very difficult situation.
Why is he smiling too, bro?
Bro.
This dude's got a shit-eating grin on his fucking face too. Literally.
For people to be blaming.
He's definitely a Jew. I don't give a fuck. That's a J right there, bro.
Violence like this on political parties or political factions, certainly resisted that when I heard people doing that after the Minnesota killings or after Paul Pelosi was attacked. And, there's no reason for us to get into that. The violence against political leaders is unacceptable in a free democratic society, and it is a threat to democracy. So we all have to denounce it. We all have to reject it. And we should all resist the temptation just to point fingers. That takes us nowhere. We should be rejecting gun violence and political violence in all of their forms, regardless of who the target is.
As far as the political rhetoric goes, though, do you believe that lawmakers on both sides need to tone this down?
Sure, I definitely believe lawmakers need to tone it down, and we should do our best to try to make friends with people on the.
What do they mean by lawmakers tone it down?
Man.
Tone what down? Like tone it down? What does the lawmakers do? Wait, the same people that everybody's screaming to get off the list? We want the list. We want what, those people?
Side of the aisle. I mean, we're all Americans, right? So I just don't accept the idea that to belong to a different political party means that you're in some kind of enemy camp. And we all have to reject that and struggle against it.
How do you struggle and reject that? I mean, it seems like so much of this comes from a cultural animus that's almost bottom up in a sense. Can you really display a top down sense of an example to follow that you think will be effective?
Well, I think no, but we can display bottom up.
Is this guy dumb or stupid? I mean, he looks like he has no fucking brains and he's just a fucking robot, dude. I don't know if this guy's even a real person, dude. He looks like they like wound him up in the back and he's just about to get done.
Forms of friendship and relationship. And I hope we all can do it. I mean, obviously, in the House of Representatives, we got 400.
But I do see that sideways in the background. I have not stopped looking. She don't have an Adam's apple, bro. I'm able to look.
35 people. You can't make close friends with everybody, but everybody can try to make friends with some people who are outside of their immediate, state or political group. I certainly try and do that, and I hope we all will try and do that. But it's a very dark time with the political violence spiraling out of control and gun violence a threat to everybody in the country.
You and other members of the former January 6th committee had stepped up security in the days after that committee. Are you?
Oh my God, this is a member of the January 6th committee. Oh,
God.
This is fucking great. I swear to God, it's a world stage. We're watching the world's biggest soap opera unfold in front of us. And unfortunately, they sacrificed somebody doing it. They killed Kenny, you bastards.
Worried for your own safety and the safety of your colleagues?
I mean, I'm worried for the country that we're in this state. We've got to step away from violence as a way of people expressing political differences or even, passionate feelings about things. We can model for our kids that we know how to use words, we know how to use language, we know how to have conversations. But the idea that people use violence as an instrument of their emotion is just intolerable. The whole reason.
I know this is so off topic and bad. I shouldn't say it, but bro, I just keep seeing this sideways chick looking all sad. I would like to just give her a little happy long time. For real. Sorry.
We have a social contract is to make ourselves safer. And that means that we resolve conflict.
I'd like to give her a nice hug and tell her everything will be okay.
Within American society, non-violently. And that's something that every political leader and public official today should be speaking up for. And we should be modeling as much as possible civil dialogue, even when we have very strong disagreements about stuff. We've got to model civil disagreements. And then, I feel very strongly about gun violence. and the unique situation the United States of America is in. And I've been very willing to.
Stop. Who the fuck is fucking with the likes and shit? Who? Like I just hit like I literally just hit a like on the thing that you on the super chat, and someone just keeps liking, unliking. Are you fucking with my shit or what, bro? Fucking stop. See what I'm saying? Watch it. Just watch it flip.
I'm watching it right now.
Flicker. Oh, you're real slick. Fucking retard.
Sounds like CDP to me.
Talk to colleagues across
It would be some gay shit he would do.
The political spectrum and across the aisle about why I think we need to act. We have more than 90% of the American people who support a universal violent criminal background check on all gun purchases.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do the universe. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Commanding majorities support bans on assault weapons, so we don't, see, future horrors like we did in Newtown or in Parkland, Florida. Some people say it's impolite or impolitic to talk about policy solutions on a day when people are shot. Unfortunately, people are shot every single day in the United States of America. So how are we ever going to get out of this nightmare if we don't have an honest accounting of what's taking place in our own society?
All right, Representative Jamie Raskin talking on the tragedy that happened in Utah. I'm your host, Mike Page. Thanks again for joining us on this terrible situation that played out in Utah. I just want to play out just a little bit more of people coming together right outside of the Turning Point.
Thank you, Joe.
USA headquarters
Westfall.
in Phoenix
Thank you.
to talk about CHARLIE KIRK.
Media has other people that I'm sure they knew. New York. So it's been a very, very quick few hours. Can you just tell me kind of where your head's at? My head's in a really surreal place right now because a while ago I was
Thanks,
on the
Westfall.
road visiting
Appreciate you, brother.
an actual place from my childhood. I went and revisited that neighborhood briefly, and my oldest daughter called me on the phone. And she says, Mom, guess why I'm calling you right now? And I couldn't think of anything specific other than bad news, right? And that's when she said Charlie had been shot. So we followed that on social media for a bit until right now. And when she finally let me know what the final word was, I said, I'm right down the street. I'm going over there. And my head's in a place of anger right now for his loss. And my head's also in a place of the evil that it took to take his life, the hatred and evil, all in the name of, I don't agree with you. That was all. Just, I don't agree with you. And that's not a reason to take someone's life at all. There's a lot of people I don't agree with, but I'm not out there shooting them, I'm not sabotaging their life in any way. But that's what this was about. It was about, I don't agree with you. I hate you to the point that I'm willing to kill you. That's what this was about.
I agree.
You said that it was your daughter.
I don't know if it's that, but that's definitely going to be the narrative.
Yep.
Daughter who told you about this. What did CHARLIE KIRK and his work mean to you and your family? My oldest daughter is a veteran of the Navy. She was a doc at Camp Pendleton for 3 years. So to have conservative commentary that supported our military and believed in what we did in America as Americans means the world to her. And to have someone like Charlie to speak up, not just for veterans, but for unspoken Americans everywhere, as well as the privileged and the underprivileged. Because Charlie's message was all about faith and belief and patriotism, okay? And your First Amendment is your First Amendment, but you have to be sure of what you believe in, and you have to be willing and ready to share that at a moment's notice. Because people are going to question you on what you believe, and Charlie believed it, and he knew it. And he was always ready with a good answer, with the right answer.
All right, everyone, just some more reaction coming right outside of the TV USA.
I'm gonna pause this real fast. Thanks, Westfall. Appreciate you, brother. And dude, anything is better than dude. Much appreciated. And yeah, bro, this is all manufactured. This is all planned. Poor kid had to be in the, you know, a victim of this. But what's crazy is this is the same outlet that played. I want to find that video so bad. I'm telling you, it's gone. We're going to have to, I can't even show it without being live, like without ending the show, I think. And I wonder if they're going to even, bro, I don't know if they're even going to let me, like, I wouldn't be shocked if they fucking tried to take it down. Legit. Because I was saying in the damn reaction, I'm like, how are they even letting this be up right now? Like, I can't believe they put this video up. Like, look, bro, as somebody who knows social media a little bit, I know damn well that's something that you don't want to be in there, dude. The fact that they had that, I feel like that was just straight up. I'm in my history looking. I feel like that was just straight up an F you to us, dude. Hardcore. Yep, gone, you guys. Gone. I said it in the live. I said straight up in my live stream that this video will not be up.
No, it was taken down before we even got done here.
Before I even got to go back and do it one more time, it got taken down. Yo, I can't wait to clip that shit. I don't give a fuck. Take it down. I don't even know if I'm gonna post it, but I sure as shit gonna get clips off of this video.
Yeah.
Headquarters out in Phoenix. Obviously, we are still awaiting major news when it comes to the suspect. Once we know more information, we will pass that along to you. But again, more reaction is now coming. I want to bring in our next guest just to really talk.
What's crazy is press 1 if you were in the chat and saw that video I'm talking about. I know Nut was there. I know The World Is a Lie was there. I know Clayton was there. Did we just watch that shit just get like literally swiped right in front of us? The video of the homeless was there. The chick that was you know, laughing the whole entire time said he got shot in the heart. That video, that shit's gone, dude. It's gone. That whole video is gone, dude. The craziest one we watched the whole entire night is gone. I went back to try to watch it again. Nope, that video is gone, dude. Yeah, the one where the chick said, you know, we're in Utah. And then with the green screen. Exactly.
Yeah.
Green screen. I forgot to tell you, bro, Westfall.
They were laughing
green
too.
Screen, dude. It turned green. It showed. I circled where the fucking projectors were. I caught them. I caught them live smoking a bowl. I caught him. That video is gone, dude. I'll show you where the video was one more time for anybody that gives a shit. I will show you it. This is exactly what the video is. Here it is. I want to show it to you right now, right? Here it is. Look. That's what I see. I went through my history. I went through everything. It was a 6-minute video.
No video.
It was probably a 30-minute breakdown that I did of it. Easy.
You're not playing the video.
I know there'd be a video. There's no video. It should
Oh,
just say,
well, there you go.
oh, wait, you don't see anything? You don't
No,
see
nothing,
Oh,
homie.
my bad, my bad. Look, this is what I see, guys. That's what I see.
Oh, wow. That didn't take long
Not at all.
to see all those liberals laughing at what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't take long at all.
All the crazy shit that they said in it, I straight up called it, dude. Straight up said exactly what was going to happen. Word damn near verbatim. And it happened. These people aren't very good at what they do. I saw the green screen in that video. I stopped it with the green screen. I thought for a minute I was being too conspiracy. Nah, dude. I saw the little projector thing. We're going to watch this shit again. When I end this show, oh, don't think I'm going back and not clipping that out and bringing it on tomorrow. We're going to watch it again. For sure. I couldn't believe it. I said, yo, the internet needs to get at this chick. She's laughing way too much.
Not just one of them.
Well, she was laughing. Everybody else was trying.
Oh, she had a shit-eating grin on her face the whole time.
To, like, cry. Tim said, are they showing this video? Then next minute, boom. Yeah. Gone. I sure shit did, dude. Thank you, bro. Good job, Westfall. That's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. I'm glad that we all witnessed that together. Whether this, no matter what, the projector, exactly. Dude, I circled it. I circled the projector, everything, dude. It was right there. It was right in our face. They literally just shit on it. They were like, nah. Wow, bro. That's crazy, dude. These fucking people, they really do think we're stupid. Nut, Westfall, the world is a lie. Any of y'all homeless, whoever's in here, bro, they really think we're dumb. I'm sitting here live still doing this because I feel like this is something that we're going to go back and look at. I don't even care. I know YouTube's not going to send people my way, bro. I watched some laying in his bed playing Young Thug off of a screen from a screen. It was like dude was laying in bed and had 200 people watching him laying in bed. Lazy motherfucker couldn't even get out of bed, bro. He had his hat on, sunglasses. Motherfucker's laying in bed.
That's right. No.
I did. I kept saying, make a mental note of this because this isn't going to be around. It's there. The video is there. I kept saying it over and over because I knew, dude, I watch a lot of news. I watch a lot of stories, dude. And I knew what that one right there was like, bro, when you watch like remember the Pulse where the gay dude went in and all them people and they had all them crisis actors? That was like one of those videos, dude. That was like one of those. That was like straight up in your face, fuck you. That's what I like. That's the vibe I got out of it, bro. The whole time I was watching it. I mean, wow. I'm glad that, hey, I appreciate the people that stuck around to see that shit because we got to see some shit. That's all I can say. Do we really care? Is there much more we really care about? I mean, like, we broke it down pretty well. I mean, I can keep going with what's live. I don't know if they're really going to tell us much more tonight. I'm thinking that they might come out in a few hours with some writing, bro. Maybe not. But, I was watching other stuff where people were like, yo, I'm ready to take this to the streets. So I don't know if that's a possibility. I don't see why it wouldn't. I feel like this is definitely an attack on a specific thing. There should be rioting on the streets. No rioting. No rioting. But there definitely should be some kickback for this. We don't riot. We're not liberals. No. I know that's what I said. I got to take that one back. I had to take that back a little bit. But I do think that there's going to be something. I do. Maybe it's going to be manufactured, bro. Because, dude, with them moving in all this military and all this National Guard, you know what I'm saying? I could see easily them starting shit just to make us have martial law. Because I've been saying it for the last month or two that we are going to get locked down. For sure. I'm telling you, last time we had a lockdown, they used, landlord Fetty Floyd. They used Fetty Floyd to kick it off. Remember? The Summer of Love? I mean, there has to be some sort of, yeah. I mean, it's just, I hope not. And I don't, but dude, they're going to. I mean, why would they be bringing, military? I get it. Okay, we want to clean up. Bro, I get it. I think shit's going to go down in Chicago. I would not be shocked to see multiple agents that are going to be unalived in Chicago. For sure. It's going to happen. You're not going to go up into Chicago and that's not going to happen. I mean, I hope people are smart enough to know that. But yeah, moving in, all these different military places to different areas is very it's going on as we speak. Yeah, definitely some shit coming. That's how I feel, man. I've been saying that before this happened. This sort of just solidifies it. I don't know. I said it was a sacrifice earlier, right? But here's where my sacrifice was like. It was more of a sacrifice for the world stage, bro. For their fucking show. They had to kill off a character. They needed him to make... Bro, it's weird. They had the South Park stuff. And I seen you made a comment. What were you saying earlier, bro, about... Hold on. You said something earlier that caught my eye. And that I wasn't reading your comments. Then I read your shit. And it's like, we were lockstep, dude. You had a bad feeling. Here we go. You said the background noises, you don't trust it. It's all manufactured. And I highlighted it. It said, hold on. Fuck. Be conscious of a background. It's all, this shit will fuck with your mind subconsciously. It's all manufactured. Where was the comment? You said something about, maybe you were just saying, yeah, maybe I was just reading it differently, but it was some shit. Again, I agree. All of those things. You were late to the party, but yeah, we definitely said these things. I really wish there was a way that I could show that fucking video again, dude.
Yeah. Good luck.
wish there was a way, like right now, dude.
Ain't gonna happen.
Like before I get off, like I'm like, dude, I want to get off just to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they slip in subliminal messages in the background. Dude, all right. So the live feed that we were watching, dude, it literally had them like standing on the road, man. Homegirl was saying like they shot him right in the heart with a smile on her face. And then like 4 chicks down said he got shot in the neck. There was one lady that said she had it on fucking camera. So if you had it on camera, you got another chick that said she got him shot in the neck. Why was this bitch laughing saying he got shot in the heart? She didn't say it just once, but she said it like 5 times, 4 times with the smile on her face.
Said that he got shot in the heart and the blood gushed out of his neck.
No, she said his heart. The other chick
she said his heart, and the other one said neck.
Neck.
Yeah.
In the same interview, dude. In the same interview, they all told the damn
standing in the same circle.
Same circle, dude. We got that shit. I don't care about it all. The second you said, did y'all see that? It started happening. Yes. Yes. It was right away, dude. It was right away, not right the fuck away, too, bro. My radar went off immediately. I didn't even make it 10 seconds into that video before I hit pause, bro. I mean, my radar was like beep, 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 beep. I can tell an actor when I see, oh, that's what you were saying. That dude seemed like he was AI. That's what you were saying. I was thinking the same shit, bro. That's what you were saying. That dude that was on the fucking what committee was it, bro? Wasn't it what committee was he on? The COVID committee or whatever? That guy who's on the 9/11 commission, maybe. What you know what I'm talking about? That AI guy that was standing on the stairs in DC. That shit was weird too. That guy was goofy as hell. But yeah, I definitely want to go back and check that out. I'm glad that y'all stuck around for that. I'm glad I stuck around for that. Cause I was just gonna end it. And then something said, watch this. Watch this. And thank God I did, because I'm glad we got it, bro. This you got YouTube shitting bricks. I know, Nut. I know, Nut. I know. I did a live reaction on the one they probably weren't feeling, and I know for a fact while I was live, I said live. I said, who else is reacting to this right now, bro? Who else is? I wonder if there's other people that were reacting to that same video. I don't know. I don't know, man. It was only 2 minutes old when I put it on. It was 2 minutes old. I was searching for something. Boom. That shit popped up. I was one of the first people to watch that shit. It didn't. We'll go back and see, but it didn't even have 1,000 views. That's nutty, bro. That is pretty nuts. Well, gentlemen, is there anything else that we want to go down? Is there anything that y'all heard that I don't know that y'all want to talk about? Because I don't really know much. What I know is what y'all know.
I'm waiting for the next episode, man.
What's going to be the next? What's the next? What do you guys' prediction of the next brick to fall? What's going to happen next? Ryan, what do you think's going to happen next? Do you have any prediction, or you just got your popcorn ready to see?
I'm just waiting with my popcorn, bro. But I don't think anybody can call what's going to happen next, bro. But you could try.
Do you think there will be backlash? Does anybody want to come up and talk?
I do. I think there might be some backlash.
I could restart a stream here in a little bit, and I could bring people up, and we could talk about this shit. I should do that. Oh yeah, dude. I told Westfall. I absolutely, you know what I said, bro? Exactly, you know what I said, bro? I straight up said, bro, they're going to lock us down. And they could do the riots. They're going to lock us down, masturbate, everything you just said, even down to the social credit. You know why it's going to be social credit? What's going to happen is why Ryan's like, oh, who's going to stand for it? I'll tell you, all these liberal cucks and lazy motherfuckers that want their stimulus check. All they got to do is say, stay home, sit inside, watch Netflix, and we're going to send you a stimulus check, and motherfuckers will let chaos erupt, and they won't give no fucks. Watch. That's what they did before. And I'm telling you, if they really want to make their shit get off, that's the way to do it. If I were a betting man, that would be my bet. My bet would be to bring in a whole bunch of illegals, so they already got you within, and now you're bringing in a whole bunch of military and a whole bunch of other outside entities that we have no clue. We know that the CCP owns 80% of the farmland. Yeah, it's a perfect time to come in and say, all right, let's shut this shit down and let the Jays take over, bro. I mean, dude, it's not just happening here. It's happening all over the fucking world, dude. I mean, unfortunately, that's what I see. I hope to God I'm wrong. But they've been telling us this shit for a long fucking time, man. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this day. I screamed at the top of my lungs, whether I had 7 people or I had 200 people, man, these fucking illegals are here. There's a reason for it. Oh, maybe the reasoning is so that they could bring in the military and do exactly what they're doing. Never thought of that shit till, I did say, and we all did, whoever, that once they brought these people in, when Trump said he's going to get them out, I knew it wasn't going to be like, oh, they're just going to line up. And I knew it was going to be some type of shit that was going to go down. It wasn't going to be easy. They definitely feel as if though they are entitled, just like these fucking liberals. I don't know, man. With them going into Chicago like they did, I'm just waiting for some shit to pop off, bro. So, there's a lot of topics to really get on. This sort of overpowered it.
Yes, not exactly.
Yep, exactly. Nah, perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Every time.
Dude, I would bet they wouldn't even use some sort of actor or basketball player or somebody. Oh, wait, what happened with Charlie? Never mind. But maybe they might still use an athlete to get that one thing that everybody didn't want to get the last time. Did anybody die this time last year? I don't know, but I mean, on 9/11 itself, and within those 3 days, I can pull that shit up right now, dude. You guys want to see what happens on 9/11? Dude, check this shit out.
I mean, fuck, if you didn't know by now, you're about to.
Here's historical events that have happened on September 11th, right? And in certain places, it is September 11th. Like, it might not be in America, but in a lot of places, it is. September 11th, Genghis Khan is elected as the Mongolian fucking emperor. That was the first thing that popped up. Like, oh, God. Here we go. I don't want to go all the way down to 1300. Bro. I just want to go up to our time. Fuck all this. 1920. All right, here we go. Let's see. Here, let me screen share this for you guys. Sorry, guys. Let's see what happened on 9/11. Because it's definitely a ritual day. So Babe Ruth hit 50 homers. First trans Tasman crossing from, I don't know what maybe that's, what's a trans Tasman? See, I think a trans back in the day was just way different now. I don't even want to fuck with that. It's something weird. All these stuff really said, like, I thought, here we go. In 1939, they declared war on Nazi Germany. I thought, no, that's 420. So 1940, Nazi Germany began its Operation Silo, Sea Lion, the aborted invasion of England. Charles Lindbergh claims to be British, Jewish, and Roosevelt administration trying to get the U.S. into World War II. Pentagon construction begins in 1941 on September 11th. They began construction on, as you know, what's weird about that is in 1969, September 11th, we'll get to that, is when they built the World Trade Center. This Chinaman attempted to unalive himself. All right, hold on. Let's get to the meat and bones. Sorry, guys. I was having fun with it for a minute, but hold on. Where's it at? Here we go. 1963, 67, 68. Jimi Hendrix died. Hold on. Jimi Hendrix did his last final interview in 1970 on this day. It looks like a lot of news places started. I don't know, man. It starts to really start to fuck up. Look, I don't know. Atari started in 1977.
I know.
On September 11th? I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was September 11th, and it was 77.
All right, here we go. Now we're getting into the 90s. Let's see what happens. Hey, this is kind of funny, but Ohio Governor Voinovich proclaims Cleveland Indians Day on September 11th of 95.
And we need to bring that shit back.
Okay, so in 1998, independent counsel Ken Starr, I know you guys have all heard his name, sends a report to the U.S. Congress accusing President Bill Clinton of 11 possible impeachable offenses. The blueprint dropped in 2001. Right before, and then at the same time 9/11 happened, dude.
Yeah, I was there. Remember?
Look, literally. Same day.
Oh, 9/10, but it's okay.
Literally. On 9/11, the blueprint was dropped.
Yeah.
The blueprint.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
What's the blueprint? Think about the word blueprint.
Yeah, true. True that. Building 7, maybe.
Hurricane Irma. I don't really see. You see, they're not gonna really tell us the shit we want to know. I would have to do a better dive than this. Because I mean they told us about effing like Aerosmith postponing their tour. This is some like weird ass. I don't know, bro. This probably isn't the best source. I probably wasted our time with that shit. Let's smoke some weed, y'all. Let's smoke for fucking in memory of
Charlie.
The First Amendment too, for fuck's sakes. You know, like I'm gonna take us complete. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna take us. We're just gonna be on camera. Full angle. Let's smoke. Let's smoke. Fuck it. And then we'll end this bitch. My brain, I am now overstimulated. I have now taken it.
Yeah.
My brain has now taken too much in, and now I gotta let it all kind of simmer, man.
Let it marinate.
Yep. You gotta let this all marinate. Let me find more information, and I want to go back and rewatch this live. Honestly, rewatch the one part. I really hope I can clip it out. I know Westfall said he got it. I really wish Westfall could be watching that right now as we're talking. I really want to hear his comment, like now, like legit, like I do, dude. I really want to hear what y'all have to say. That was like some crazy shit to catch, man. I'm not gonna lie.
What the hell is a coin chest score? So I don't know, bro. What is it?
I don't know, but I would really love a damn.
Oh well.
What you smoking on, bro?
Cap junkie.
You're the cap junkie. The game on your phone where you do slots and get coins.
Oh, Coin Master.
Dick fuck.
Looks like 8 years old.
Oh. Hey man, he might have a little J in him, dude. He goes after those little shekels. You know what I'm
Where
saying?
you do slots and get coins. Prodigy, huh? Nuts. Nut got Prodigy. I don't know. I never even tried that, buddy. I'd love to.
Bro, I got some shit called Prodigy. Huh. Never heard of it. Sounds like it's gas. I just got some more Banana Mac. That's what I'm smoking right now. And then I got something called Candy Rain. I also got some Gary. They call it Gravy Payton here, but it's Gary Payton.
Yeah.
I can't remember what. Oh yeah, and then the other one is what was it? Bubba Fett.
Oh yeah, Bubba Fett.
Bubba Fett.
Like Star Wars, but Bubba.
It was called. It's like pre-98 Bubba crossed with I can't remember Cherry Pie. I think something.
I
like
was
that.
just gonna say, whoever asked me what I was smoking on, I'm also, or was you? Cherry Pie.
Yeah.
Cherry
I think
Pie. I was gonna wait till tomorrow to open,
Yeah.
or not to open it, but to let it just marinate a little bit longer. But
I think the Cherry Pie bro, I love Rainbow Sugar. Hey, dude, my favorite. I still be smoking that RS 1000 every time, or my rainbow fucking permanent, my everything, dude, with my mystery marker, my rainbow marker.
I've never seen anybody disappointed with Rainbow Sherbet. Not one person.
Do you remember? Oh, you're not, dude. There's a strain called Sherb Head.
Yes. Oh, Sherbet 22?
No, it's just Sherbhead. Sherbhead 22 is another, it's like another version of it.
Yeah.
But Sherbhead itself won number one in the cup. And that's what we were getting. That clutch Sherbhead, that was a number one winner. So it was the ice cream cake.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Their ice cream cake's number one. Yeah. Yeah. So
can't go wrong with ice cream cake or sherbet or rainbow sherbet. RS11. I mean, you got RS11, RS1000.
Isn't the next thing like, was it RS11 by ice cream cake, for fuck's sakes?
That's mine.
I know.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's both of them crossed together. Like, hello.
I know, right? Wow.
Jeez.
See how that turns out. 4 months.
But Grandpa's RPG. Man, y'all got some different strains, bro. See, when I hear these names now, I gotta go and look at the lineage.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I do it. I just go look at the lineage because I probably haven't heard a lot of it. But then you look at the lineage.
And the lineage, like, oh, I know that.
Yeah,
that.
now I know it. It's just called something different.
Like, holy shit, they mix those. I want to try.
I keep telling everybody, I want that toad venom, the frog venom.
Yeah, I watched a video on that today.
Yeah, that shit looked gas, dude.
Yeah,
that shit looked gas. I heard about it.
I think that's Tyson stuff, isn't it?
Well, there's two different versions of it. There's the toad and the frog. One of them is, and one of them's not. So
yeah,
it's like really expensive, dude.
Yeah.
It's really expensive. It's like $1,000 an ounce.
What?
In California.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, bro. It's like 200. It's like $100 an eighth, dude.
You could keep that shit.
That's, dude. Listen, see, that's the difference of me and you.
Hey, man.
I personally, bro, if I know that the people that smoke gas, like that's what they do, is telling me, yo, I got some shit. Because look, bro, the best shit I smoked cost $100 an eighth, bro. It did back in the day. It was the real purple haze, like the real Bubba Kush, like the shit that came around back in the 2007.
Yeah,
you know, the pit. That shit, bro. That shit was $800 a zip back in the day. It just was. And it didn't matter who you were. You could be the plug, you could be the man, or you could be a custy off the streets, bro.
Better be the grower.
The best deal you can get is if you plug will give you 4 for 100, 4 grams for $100.
Wow, no, man.
That was the best deal, dude. And I had the best sour diesel in the whole city. And I would still buy that shit, bro.
I love the backstory of Sour Diesel. I could watch that like 20 times.
It's definitely yayo prices, Dallas. That's why I would have to try it. I don't do yayo. I don't give a fuck. I just want to try it. I just want to say I smoked it. You know, if it's not that good, then I'll say fuck it.
You can keep that powder and pill.
Yeah, I don't care about that shit. But it is yayo prices, though. You're right. It is. It's like, dude, that is. But if you were around back in like 07, 08, you remember those days of that really good, expensive bud.
Bro, remember when we used to have the sandwich baggies? They didn't not the Ziploc, but just the regular sandwich baggies. You would have to physically like pull them open to get from. It was so sticky, you couldn't get the bag open. It's a regular sandwich bag. That's yeah.
Yeah, that too. But this was different, man. This is how I explain it. This is how I'll explain it. This shit was like, let's say, the most beautiful beaster looking style that you're gonna get with this like amazing potpourri, but like natural terpene smell that I've never ever been able to really match other than that problem child and something else, the after smell, but it's like consistent. Dude, it's you can't top it, and you hit it one fucking time and you're just sitting on your fucking ass, bro. The real OG Kush, dog. The real OG. You hit that shit one fucking we called it back in the day, bro.
Dude, it's funny.
Called it hydro, like we were smoking on dro, or we were smoking on the wrapper weed, is what we called it. Because the only people that could afford it was motherfuckers like, you know, like literally, like we had people because it was from rappers, but the people coming from out of town, people. There's not many people that could really afford it. There was only like a gang of us that were smoking all the good kush in the city, bro.
Yeah. And it's
like
the
whole city was smoking it. No,
and it's like even now today, it's like I try to explain people. I try to explain. Like, listen, when you took a when you packed a fresh one and you took a big rip, you coughed a little, you had to sit down. You literally had to take a seat. It was almost, it was like comparable, I could say, maybe to hitting a dab, a really big dab, and then trying to stand up. You know.
Yeah, Crip was definitely like at one point like above middies, you know. But that was like a South thing. We didn't call that. We called it like mids, or like in Columbus, like the good like middies. We would call it 50 here.
Yeah, there was attendees, we called them.
Attendees. No. We called it 50 in Columbus. That's if you like, yo, I got some 50. So someone would say, yeah, I got some middies, and then they would say, I got some 50, or I got some
middies, 50s, tendies, all the same. You know?
The 50.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same. You put them in the same place.
I told you, bro, the Crip was a Florida thing. I know, because I just know.
My dude just said he's got some holy grail. I said, what? From 15, 20 years ago? He's like, yeah. Whoa.
That's dope. That's funny.
He's in Vegas, though. I got to go down and visit him, see how he's doing, you know?
Yeah.
Man, that's some old school strains, bro. I love those things. Blue Dream, Sour Diesel. Yeah. I want to find White Rhino. Can't find that anywhere.
White Rhino. Like the real Northern Lights. I've seen Northern Lights. I've fucking seen it. I don't think it exists.
We were raised on it.
I don't think real Northern Lights exist. I don't.
I don't know. I'd have to smell it, touch it, feel it,
I just
smoke
don't.
it.
Some hydro.
I believe
Exactly, Westfall, you know, we'd have the hydro. That was the shit. That's the shit that Ryan's talking about that you would throw in the bag and you would go.
Yeah, man.
You know? What NASA rockets? Oh, in Cocoa, Florida. Yeah.
Oh, shit. They're shooting more shit into the Bermuda Triangle or something.
Put a little opium on it. Remember back in the day? Bullshit ass opium. That's fucking hilarious, bro.
That's funny.
You know what I think, Ryan? I think that we should eat, maybe like smoke, and be able to make some coffee and shit and get off of this headline.
Yeah, man.
We could possibly go back live and just do our
Yeah,
own
look,
shit, you know what I'm
man.
saying?
They're not gonna want anybody talking about it, especially I don't know, man. Like, this is what Fox is every time is covering the real shit that people want to hear right on time as it's happening. Yet YouTube doesn't like us posting it. I don't know.
They don't like, dude. They don't like it. Wait, look, if you get me doing me, right, and I'm on my game, YouTube does not like me, bro.
No, they don't like the truth.
They don't like me because
They can only
I
handle
come
too
across
much.
shit just like we just did, and it's happened during the fucking Trump assassination video. It's happened a lot. I got the video of them talking about with Butler County when they were talking about the damn illegals coming in, all that shit.
Every one of them.
Yep.
All of it. Every single time.
We've got a lot of shit that they just put us on the back burner for, but god damn it. If I talk about Jeffrey Epstein, though, shit.
God.
Y'all motherfuckers are gonna start having a circle jerk over it, dude. You know? We want Epstein. We want Epstein. Like, bro.
Give me the list. Give me the list.
I kept saying that whole time through that
the
whole
list,
mess.
dummy.
I keep saying this mess that was going on at that time. I said, dude, they're setting us up for some shit, dude.
Oh man.
I mean, they were setting us up for some bullshit. It was obvious watching that shit. Oh, talk about Epstein and Russia.
If you don't know who's on it already, and you got a lot of search to do.
Yeah, I actually got the list. I've got the
I don't have nothing.
Yeah, I didn't
Never
go
heard of it.
month, bro. I need to start.
Never heard of it.
I can't believe it's been that long, dude. I can't even almost bitch about the fucking views, but then again, I probably could.
Oh no, I know you could. We don't got time for that.
I'm going to. Fucking, you might not see me for another motherfucking month. Until the next time I feel like cussing the fuck out because they did some stupid shit on here. Nah. I really do want to come back on though for anything and hammer home that one fucking video, bro. That one video. I want to hammer that bitch. I want to pound it. I want to give it some sweet loving. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna go ahead and do it, I want to make sure I get my damn shit worth out of it. For real. I do. I wonder if they're gonna talk about that. Hey, y'all, put it in the comments or hit me up on Discord. Let me know if you guys are watching and you see any other content with this shit. Let me know if you see me talking, if you see that same interview on anybody else's streams or videos, or if you come across it. Let me fucking know if you do. Let me know if you do, bro. Because I would love to see if anybody else caught that shit. The green screen, all that, bro. I feel like that's some
that green screen shit, the black, that was fucked up, dude. How it just disappeared within 15 minutes or 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe.
30 minutes, easy, to break down a fucking 5-minute and 56-second video. It was at least 30 minutes, dude. I was stopping every 2 seconds, dude, because the bitch wouldn't stop smiling and they were just contradicting every single thing, bro.
Yeah, homeless. It was definitely the classic point.
Homeless, they fucking took that video down already, bro.
Yeah, dude, they took it down, bro.
It's not even up no more. I tried to go back to it, right? Because I was gonna show, and nope, it's gone, bro. They took it down. So it didn't even last the whole live stream. Hopefully it's still up on my fucking stream when I get off, dude. Westfall, I hope you got it, bro.
That's why people need to subscribe, because when we go on live, like, what we're showing you, you're not going to see it again.
And that's what I was preaching about with the Epstein thing and about everything else. Is everybody's like, oh, we want the list. We want the list. And I kept telling you guys, bro, they were doing this exact same thing. They were giving us these little 5-minute videos and giving you mad names back in the day. And then they scrubbed it all off the internet, bro. So unless you were there and you were doing the research and you were paying attention to it, probably wouldn't know, I guess. I don't know. But they did it already. But they scrubbed it. They scrubbed it. Now,
They
if you
scrub
try
everything.
to find it, you can't. It's very hard. Like Black Child Productions and a lot of the people that were making videos back then and that were exposing it don't exist because of people. Exactly why I don't exist as much. They said, fuck it, bro. They literally said, fuck this shit. It's
That'll
not
ban the
worth
shit
it.
out of it. Yeah.
It's too much work for being persecuted. I feel like a J right now for being persecuted and a victim. Sorry guys, my buddy stopped by my place and helped me with some stuff here. Got my garage floor crack sealed up and waterproof for this winter. Nice. Good job.
All right, dog.
Good job, Swizzle. Hit the like. We'll be at 20, bro.
Yeah,
I
bud.
can't believe we didn't get 25 likes. We easily should have gotten 25 likes. They didn't even, bro. YouTube didn't even push me at all, bro.
Well, hey, the topic really is.
I mean, whatever. I almost want to do an experiment and go live and just like play some gay shit and see what they do. But that being said, I have fun figuring this out. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, man. This shit is a shit show. We're watching it go down right in front of our face. I'm glad that we got to watch that shit right all together. So when I look back on this and we all look back on this, I can refer to y'all like, yo, we saw that shit literally go from green screen, bitch laughing, lying about dude getting shot in the heart. I mean, dude, you could go down the list of all that. That was the craziest 6 minutes interview I have seen since probably the Pulse Orlando shootings.
Yep.
That was Crisis Actor 101 where they failed badly. I got pictures of it. He was wearing garments, naked. We had to drag him. Like, bro, they literally said a lot of fucked up things about him, bro.
Yeah.
That was on Fox, dude.
No.
That was on Fox. That's why it's so like crazy for me to hear that, because like you would think of all things like Fox, they're in on it too, y'all.
All right, brother. I am out. Love you. Thanks for having me on here.
Yes, man. Peace out, yo.
All right, brother. Take care, everybody. Love you guys.
Peace, brother. Everybody else, what else is good before I end this? I gotta eat, and I've got to cause some trouble before I hop back on and do some shit. I might pop back in. I don't know. I just ate 3 gummies. So my brain needed some gummies, bro. I needed to sit back and take a real I needed to take a real chill pill because, bro, I was seeing way too much, bro. I literally I don't know, man. My radar was really going off. I'm going to be doing a lot of research. A lot of research, bro. There's videos to have been seen. I mean, it just is what it is. These nuts. Yeah, we definitely need to have a smoke sesh there, Dell. 1000%, bro. Oh, man. You should have seen Sean hit them cats last night, bro. He got him. Got him. Sean, you were funny as hell last night. Good to see you guys. Hey, man, it was good to see you too, Westfall. Appreciate you, man. I'm glad you stuck around. I want you to go back if you're still there. Go back and watch that fucking breakdown I did, bro. Go watch it before it disappears. I'm telling you, do it. All y'all do it. I'll go live and show it again, but man, make a mental note of that shit, y'all, for real. I just feel like, yo, we saw something go down that we shouldn't have. There was less than 1,000 of us who got to see it. Because, like I said, there wasn't even 1,000 views on the video when I pulled it up. So I don't know how many more people saw it before they removed it, but there wasn't that many more people. Wasn't like a shit ton of people. So that's pretty nuts, man. That's nuts. But I appreciate everybody's time. Y'all stay blessed. If you want to pop over, I'm going to hop over on Discord and I'm going to smoke a blunt and unwind. Feed Marley. He's sitting here telling y'all what's up. He's been scratching at me for the last like 8 minutes. I've been petting him for probably the last 45 minutes. But he's been actually really good, man. He's been really good letting me do this. So, thank you, Marley, for allowing me to do my show today without you pissing me off. I appreciate it. Everything went smooth. We will do this again. I wish I could edit out that first hour because I was so on a... I didn't have my coffee and weed yet. But it is what it is, man. Much love to everybody. I will see y'all on the other side. If I see you, if I don't, you guys, you might catch me in the middle of the night tonight hopping on this bitch. Or tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the night. Who knows? But if it is, you know it's going to be something. It ain't going to be no political bullshit. Or if it is, it's going to be some good shit. Just know that. So that being said, y'all have a blessed night. Good seeing y'all. Thank you again. And peace out, y'all.